Oh, Lieutenant David, what you got? I need the both of you to go undercover. We need to find out what's going on in the WNBA. We need to go undercover to blow the spot up, blow the spot up. We need to go undercover to expose a cover-up, exposing little stuff to blow the spot up, blow the spot up. We need to go undercover to expose a cover-up, expose a little stuff. Fresh white linen suit with the cornrows. Know your MBD investigation won't stop till the case closed. Sophie the trophy, why don't you come a little closer? Hop inside my white Testarossa. Miami Beach all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Crockett's the name, always on the trail. We need to go undercover to blow the spot up, blow the spot up. We need to go undercover to expose a cover-up, expose a little stuff to blow the spot up, blow the spot up. We need to go undercover to expose a cover-up, expose a little Detective T.U.S.S.L.E undercover, checking these ball clubs, looking for illegal activities and players that think they above the game. From West Palm Beach down to Fort Lauderdale, I will not fail, stay on the trail. We need to go undercover to blow the spot up, blow the spot up, blow the spot up. We need to go undercover to expose a cover-up, exposing it. To blow the spot up, blow the spot up, blow the spot up. We need to go undercover to expose a cover-up, expose a little stuff.
All right, we about to blow the spot
Spot up.
about to spot up. Expose,
A cover up, yeah. We about to blow the spot up.
We about to expose the cover
Cover
up.
up.
Miami Vice style. You know how we do over
it,
here.
yes,
We know
sir.
how we do over here.
Yes, sir.
Chat.
Yes, them suits was hot down there in Miami.
Yeah, boy.
Yo, we had to got them suits quick.
You ain't lying. Hey, that's how we do on this 4th of July weekend. What's going on, people? Welcome back to another edition of this Lethal Weapon live stream with the Beat Chef and yours truly, LiveWire, Mr. Wire, Mr. Live, however you want to go. Calling it. Tina, hey, cracking up at Miami Vice. That's how we do it on this side of town.
Yes,
Tina, hey. You know what I'm saying?
It's whatever the chat want us to roll with. I mean, because they gave us a lot of ammo last week.
The Wire 19 in the house. Ray Riz, what's up? Amy. The Fox, the moderator herself, Retro, what's going on? Bronx Kid, Lyrica, Jeff, Roslyn, Arnold, you know what I'm saying? Peggy Cole, the investigator in the house. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? How y'all feel? How was y'all 4th of July? Let's speak on it. How was y'all 4th of July? You know,
it was better than mine, boy.
Hey, let you know something. I had a great 4th of July. I got to cover the Op Shot League. I got to have a cookout yesterday, and I'm relaxing today and chopping it up with my man over here.
That's what's up.
The chef, he's still cooking on the 1s and 2s.
Man, how was the game yesterday?
Oh, Friday, it was awesome. Yeah. Even though they lost, they won 3 straight against Greensboro.
Appreciate it, Maria.
Greensboro Groove, but they did very well. Actually, I found out that Coach Coretta Cochran used to play for the Indiana Fever.
Wow.
So I got to find that out. And then Janice Washington, the coach for Greensboro, she's a really good D2 D level 1 player and coach as in her own right as well. So look at Lexi with the little two. So yeah, Maria, what's going on? What's going on with y'all? So yeah, so the last that it was
Lexi the game face hole.
hmm,
The game face.
Jackie
Remember
Young
that.
with the bust. She bust that three. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was good, man. Great energy. One of the players, Jones, she coaches and she was one of the new players for Greensboro, and she led them with 17 points on Friday night. So it was good, man. Got the Roy Harmon, for Savannah was the impact player of the month for them. So it's
Mm.
pretty. They played today. They lost to Greensboro today to two. They played at 3 o'clock. I was in the chat for a little bit talking. I see Quitter Love Sports was in the Upshot League chat snooping around.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait. Okay.
so I didn't even. I was surprised to see her in there. It was the first time I ever seen her inside the chat.
Oh, okay.
So
Man,
yeah,
I wish the Upshot and the WNBA had a partnered up at the beginning,
yeah,
and the developmental players. I wish they would have been able to been assigned to the Upshot
yeah, yeah. That would have been
because
good.
Passat just riding,
Yeah, she's rotting right now.
just
She's
riding. I
thinking
mean, just
rotting.
sitting there. Yeah.
No, no. I don't know. I didn't send Courtside that video. Not yet. Um, um, more Billings, Mr. Layup.
Mm. Boy, you better than me. I can't even turn it on. I
Yeah.
refuse. I don't
Oh,
even have the game cast on or nothing. It's
and
like
then
nope.
Shad Thomas. She just scored on more Billings.
Mm.
Leah Boston travel. She, but
I'll have
yeah,
to react to the chat because I know they watching it. But yeah,
yeah,
I can't give them my time and let CC in there. Uh uh I gotta go buy more Caitlin
I,
Clark stuff during the game.
yeah.
More merch. Mm. No.
It's crazy. But
Man, I
yeah,
was gonna
it's
ask you. What when you watch the WNBA, what do you envision it supposed to look like?
when I watch it,
Yeah. What?
I envision it like the NBA in sorts. That's
Okay. Okay.
yeah, that's why I vision it. I vision it like the NBA, or I vision it like how women's college basketball should play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So on in that area of standpoint, man, my ass is cooking here in Arizona, and a little humid too. Oh, you cooking? You
Mm.
baking over there?
Mm.
Mm-mm.
It's been hot here too, and it's supposed to. We supposed to have like thunderstorms and crap in
Yeah,
about another hour. So ain't no telling what's gonna happen here. It could be a tornado 1 minute and then be sunny.
yeah. We just had two thunderstorms today, so and it was pouring
Yeah.
down, raining really, really bad. So you know how that is in the
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
So
It's like
yo,
gumbo. It could be what's in the
hmm
menu, everything.
everything.
But I'm like you, man.
Jeff, you asking why Ty Harris starting is because Caitlin is out. She's not gonna let Raven start. So who else would you have to start in CC place?
Yeah, somebody she trusts.
Yeah. So I mean that's a question that that's not a
That's an easy one.
that's a $2 question, not a million
Yes,
dollar question.
yes, yes. But I'm like you, man. When it comes to what I expect with WNBA, I
Mhm.
expect high level basketball that should be better than college.
Yeah.
Like you hitting shots at a consistent pace. I mean, at a consistent clip. Uh, Passing elite. Everything about fundamentals you should see at a higher level at the WNBA, and I don't see it.
Exactly.
It's almost like college. It's like they leave college and they get here
Mm.
and they forget how to play.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree with you. What's up, Sean?
It's weird.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things that you think about at the same time is that like the game should have been more I just feel like the game should have been more professional organized. That's that's how I envision. What's up, Alan?
Alan,
Um, Raven can't be trusted by Stephanie because she shows love to Cece. It's whatever it is.
we know it now.
Yeah.
We know it. I mean, it's all out there. I mean, Raven
Yeah.
got killed this past
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
got
she got
murdered.
she got killed. Called
And she
all
got
kind of
murdered
names.
murdered by her own skin color.
Her own people.
Her own people killed
What's
her.
up, Bobby?
They
Yeah.
can't say it was a Klansman or
Yeah.
some alt right. It was black folks. They was
Exactly.
lighting her up. It was terrible.
Mhm.
Good grief. Congratulating somebody for making an all-star game, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you take a old WNBA team and just like any players you want to pick from an old team prior to Caitlin Clark, could you win a 7-game series against an all-star collection of these players?
If I took an old WNBA team from the past and add Caitlin Clark to it,
No. You playing Caitlin Clark. You could. It's new school versus old school. Could you take an old school team and win a 7-game series and not lose a game against this current crop of players?
Oh yeah, if I took the Houston Comets against these players right here with Caitlin Clark on the team, yeah, I think Houston Comets would beat them.
And you know what's crazy about that, man?
Even the old New York Levy, even the old San Antonio Stars, even the old LA Sparks would beat these current players.
And I thought about that Saturday on the 4th. I was like, because I was going to ask you the question about how you see the WNBA, and that's the reason why you saying that, because in the current crop they're more athletic. But man, when it comes to fundamentals, the older players.
You took the words right out of my mouth. The fundamentals, yeah.
They kill them.
Because back missing free throws and layups. And then the thing about it, them players back then was more physical, but they didn't have to beat you up to be physical.
Yeah.
They was just naturally physical.
I mean, it's a trip, man. When you really think about it, you like, okay, you know what? If y'all could get y'all best 5, you can take Asia too.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
that's what I'm saying.
Them old ladies would kill you. It'd be like the Boston Celtics. It'd be like, man, they doing the same thing over and over and just ginsuing you.
If you took a prime Cynthia Cooper, Lisa Leslie, Teresa Weatherspoon, Tina Thompson, anyone back then, against, you could put Caitlin, Paige, Asia, Fee, they'll kill them.
Yeah.
The only bright spot where you have on the only bright spot you have on that team is because Caitlin's gravity.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. Caitlin gravity will be a difference maker for them because the old school don't know how to play her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And her vision. But when it comes down to transition and making easy layups, if you see how they do now, they can't even make layups. Asia Wilson, you could box her out. Young Lisa Leslie against an Asia Wilson, I take Lisa Leslie all day long. Right. Rebecca Lobo against Leah Boston kills her. Tina Thompson from the 3 and can drive through the rim. Nobody could guard her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then who you gonna put on a Cheryl Swoops back then, or Cynthia Cooper back then, or Teresa Weatherspoon back then? Who are you gonna put on that could run transition back then? You can't. None of them will be able to do it.
Man.
So
you talking about a lethal list. If they
and
let
that's
them
not
pick
even half
players,
of the players.
Half of the
players that I mentioned. If you take a prime Dawn Staley back then,
Shamika Holesclaw,
Tamika
Catchings, you could just go with one school. and run. Boy, you can run it
A
with one
younger
screw.
Diane Taurasi. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Oh, Maya Moore. Man, it'll
it would
kill them.
be, and it would be, man, it would be one of the best games, and it would show you the difference between somebody playing fundamental basketball and executing, and you
Mhm.
like, wow, why can't y'all do that? And y'all more athletic, more gifted, y'all more talented than them players.
Mhm.
Y'all should dog walk them. Ooh,
Yeah.
Tina, that's how most people feel.
Yeah. You
That's
ain't
how
lying
that's
to me.
you ain't lying. You ain't in the same. You ain't in the boat by yourself.
Yep.
You ain't lying,
Mm-mm.
man.
Kevin, what's going on, man? What's popping? Paul, what's going on? What's popping?
Okay, let me go and put on the game cast. I don't even want to. I'll just put it on the. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me pull it up. Uh, let me see. ESPN. And that damn song playing again. I know that. I can hear it.
Mm.
And so I'll be driving to work in the morning, right when I hit downtown Fort Worth,
They say
patiently waiting. It'll just pop in my head out of nowhere.
they talk about Caitlin's day to day with a back injury, back issue. She leads the league in points and assisting, 39.5.
Hey, what up, Kevin? It's a 14-12 Indiana right now. Yeah, Jeff. I can't even watch them, man. I can't watch them until Caitlin come back, man. I was really I missed the other winning streak, this new winning streak they got. I think the last game I saw was the Portland game with all the overtimes. Yeah, Allen. Yeah, yeah. I could imagine the refs calling the game straight. But man, I was gonna talk about that this week too.
What?
That tax,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
the Caitlin Clark
What's up,
tax that
John?
Kathy hasn't applied.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because I got it pulled up. I got all that stuff pulled up right in front of me, man. And it's crazy the little money that they fined them, even though they
Mm-hmm.
went up in salary. The fines didn't go up with the pay. Even the little technicals, it don't get to 1,000 until it's like between 4 and 7 technicals or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, technical foul 4 through 7 is 1,000 for each fine, plus a warning letter from the league. Ooh, and then 1,500 on your eighth, plus a
Yeah.
1 game suspension.
Exactly.
And then the flopping.
Oh
Care
yeah.
about that? Care about
Matter of
that
fact,
flopping?
I was talking about that earlier, and this is me because I remember when the James Harden situation took place a few years back about the flopping and all of that stuff, and
Mhm.
the league had um the league had implement rules, but then they got away from it because of Shea Gil Alexander. This is my thing. If I was the WNBA, what I would do implement that, and I will implement a central location doing games for if you out of challenge, then and if you show the replay, then that means a central place like in the NFL could do
Yes.
is call and say, hey, we need to challenge that play, and if they shows on review that you flop, you get a technical foul on that flopping, and you get a free throw and the ball at the same time. And
Yeah.
then, because then that'll control the game a little bit better, you get more eyes. And the referees have more control over the game by, looking at the plays. And then somebody that's overseeing the referees could call down and say, hey, we need to review this play again. You know what I'm saying? Because that was not a foul.
Robin, in a normal world, if they clink the league up, I would love to see Caitlin Clark playing with Flau'jae Johnson and them two bigs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, Lob City. It'd be like Steve Nash in Phoenix when he had Amari Stoudemire and Damon and Sean Marion. It'd be the same exact thing. Man, I wish, but they got to clean the whole league up. top to bottom, and that started with Kathy Engelbert.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to wipe the commissioner out, and like Live said, you got to put them pieces in place because these players don't fear this league.
No, they don't.
That's the reason why they do what they do to Caitlyn.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're only gonna if you're only gonna get a warning for your first flop, $100 for your second flop, 300 for your 200 for your third, man, that ain't. I'll just flop. And if I'm not gonna get hit over the head for flagrants, I'm gonna just do flagrants.
Mm-hmm.
And technical fouls, same thing. If you're not going to hold these players accountable, these players will do what they need to do to survive. And that was the difference. That's what we were talking about earlier when we were talking about the old WNBA versus this WNBA. The older players would dog walk these players just by playing fundamental basketball.
Exactly.
These players have gotten away. When they come to this league, they find a way to get over on the rules instead of playing the game.
And the thing about it is, it's like something that I've seen Retro talk about many times in the chat. Lyrica talk many times in the chat. You know, you can't make basic free throws. You can't make simple layups. You can't even run the floor properly. You can't even dribble properly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you want to circumvent. It's like almost like you Bill Belichick in New England Patriots. You're trying to circumvent the rule book every time to make it look better for you. And just like Brock says, SGA has implemented that so much in the W. Sabrina Ionescu did it last year. She watched SGA because Oklahoma City Thunder went to the championship. And guess what? In the playoffs, you saw Sabrina Ionescu was using that same strategy, what SGA was doing. It's like that's to me, that's bad business of how you play basketball. If that's how you was taught to play basketball, then you're not a professional basketball player. Period. And it's just sad to see how these ladies supposed to be professionals. They can't even do basic stuff. They just want to flop, travel, and then foul. Paige got called for a reckless closeout the other night. She about to have a heart attack on the floor when you was in the landing position. Then she pushed off on a player, and the player went flying. They called her for offensive foul. She walking down the court, twirling her fingers, talking about review. No, it's like if you can't dribble, if you're supposed to be that good,
yes,
and if you can't dribble past a person while pushing off to create separation, then you're not good. You to me, I don't think you're a good basketball player.
Yeah,
I don't care. I have seen Kennedy Carter play, and she used her quickness to get past a person, her dribble skills to get past a person, and guess what she does? She gets to the basket. She don't have to push off. She don't have to use separation to create opportunities. If you could dribble the ball and you know how to dribble and get past your person, use your first step, your quickness, that's all you need. So, and to me, Paige pushes off so much to create space because she's not quick.
They let her get away with murder.
Yeah, she's not collaborative quick.
Yeah,
I see Olivia Miles could get past people, and then she knows how to run off of screens without and then she has such a long wingspan that she's like she can lay it up,
glide
with it.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody in the WNBA uses that glide and kisses off the backboard like she does.
Yeah, she fun to watch. I mean, she almost like a throwback player.
Yep.
Fundamentals. Fundamentals there, and it's like, can you guys present the kind of stats do you think? Oh, Lewis.
Man,
that'd be 30 and to be honest, 30 and 15 assists.
Man, Lewis, let me tell you something. If they call the game failure for Caitlin Clark, there will be no records in the record book.
Sure wouldn't.
Simple
and
as
they know it. And they know it. That's what they know.
That is the biggest problem with the W and the players in there in that coalition. I'm gonna just say coalition. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say coalition. They don't want Caitlin Clark erasing the history books.
Yes.
They are so scared of her because they know how good she is. And guess what? I talked about this earlier today. It's like Caitlin Clark, the two, it wouldn't even matter if Caitlin Clark was in that coalition. You know why? Because she's too damn good of a basketball player. They will still be jealous of her. See, it ain't so much about her being part of that or this and that. She's just too damn good. Like Triple H would say in the WWE, he's the game and he's just that damn good. Caitlin Clark is that damn good. They don't want her erasing history out of the WNBA. And every record she has broken since she came into the W in 2024, she has broken a record. You imagine if she was getting recalled fairly right now, there wouldn't be no records this year that she could. She would have been automatically the runaway favorite to win MVP, hands down, because her stats would annihilate anybody's stats, even Asia's, even nobody's. Nobody would have been able to deal with her. And that's why they jealous it and they want to beat her up and do all of this stuff against her because they feel like if I beat you up and foul you or injure you, slow you down. And the thing about it is, the more you try to slow her down, it seems like she's like Lyrica. You can expect this. She's like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. She keeps getting more energy, more power, and keep coming back stronger and stronger all the time.
Yeah, Alan, it wouldn't be 30 and 10, man. It'd be 30 and 15, man. It'd be a high because she already averaging 8 assists now.
Yep.
8 assists. I mean, 8 assists. She's been doing 8 assists easy with her rookie year.
Yeah.
And they were fumbling. It was like we were saying. It was like if you took Caitlin Clark right now and you took her to 1999 or 97 or 98 and you put her on the Houston Comets and she was running point. Oh my God. With Cheryl Swoops and Cynthia Cooper, they know. Man, they would score at a high clip. She would set them up and get a shot. So, I mean, Caitlin Clark is one of the few players that can get 30 and get her teammates involved. Yeah. It's not that many players that have came in this league that can do that. I mean, I like Tisha Penicheiro. Yeah. Tisha Penicheiro wasn't scoring like Caitlin Clark. She could dish.
But she could dish that. Man, look at here. If she was if Tisha Penicheiro was a chef, man, you would have food. You would have a great dish of food all the time. Marty, did you ever connect with Truth? No, he hasn't. I haven't get an email from him yet. He supposed to email me.
John, that's a good point. I wish she would act a little more cocky too. I wish she would too to protect herself. And that cockiness, I would say, you know what, F Phoenix, I'm not even making the trip. Yeah. I'll make the LA trip. I'll go dap up Kelsey Plum, and then I'll sit out. I'll sit out that Mercury game. F y'all. Be like, nope. I'm gonna hit your pockets. She already told you at the press conference, you know, how important it was for them to keep a level head. Be like, you know what, for y'all, I got something for y'all. You ain't got to worry about no safe building and hostile fans. I'm just gonna sit out, and it'll be announced days in advance. And no FIBA fans show up. Y'all just had what they call them, the X Factor in Phoenix. Just y'all play in front of the X Factor. Have fun.
Yep.
Have fun. I'm gonna set this one out. I'll stay in India, get my back treatments, and keep my mental right.
Exactly.
Yep. But yeah, if you threw her in the past, oh, she'd dominate. She'd dominate. And they had good point guards. She'd have been elite.
Oh yeah,
she'd have been elite. She'd have been a nightmare. So you mean to tell me, girl, you're gonna get 30, and I'm gonna get 25, and you're gonna get 15 assists? She gonna say, "Watch me," and she'd do it with ease. It'd be nuts. and it wouldn't be all the blown layups. That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah.
They just executed better, man. But a lot of them had better coaches. They had better coaches.
That's
if you go
the
look
key.
at them teams, they had NBA guys that were coaches.
Yep.
You had Michael Cooper, Bill Laimbeer. You had a bunch of guys that could coach in
Thanks,
that league.
Cat Lady, for the super chat. They make sure CC helps Kelsey to get her 20 every game, and then they sit her before she gets the double.
Yes, Cat Lady. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's orchestrated, man. I mean, it's funny live. Even Money Mike starting to notice it.
Yeah.
And he said on his last video, I saw it about an hour or two ago, and he was talking about how this league operates like everybody's friends. So you could catch a body the next game because somebody's ex-teammate is on the next team, and they're like, "Hey, I'll get her for you."
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about that last year with Sophie Cunningham. Was like, Sophie, man, you better stop talking about the locker room. They're gonna send that kite. And they sent that kite to an ex-teammate, and that ex-teammate dove at your knee and took you out.
Yep.
And it was the ex-teammate, and it was DeWanna Bonner that was right there in the middle of it. You had just argued with DeWanna Bonner.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, a couple games later, Bria Hartley took you out. Another
Exactly.
And that's what this league, that's why I said they need to wipe all this old thinking out the league, because they have let it get too damn crazy to where these players like, you know what? They're not going to find me. It's not going to hurt me.
Yeah.
The suspension, I mean, you thought Alyssa Thomas got suspended for 20 games.
Exactly.
I mean, one game. She had already served a suspension, and they were still saying free AT. And I was like, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? She's already served the game. It's over.
They act like she got a 20-year prison sentence.
Yes. I mean, it's up to Kathy to give them 10 games for cheating and gambling.
Exactly.
10 games. That's the most that she could suspend them for gambling. 10 games. That's nuts. No, it gotta be a higher tax. And Kathy been quiet, man. I think they told Kathy this her last year. I think they told her this like, and that's why she like, and F it. Whatever happens, happen. Because she's not applying the tax. She's not doing that. She's not doing that commissioner role. And I agree with Money Mike when he said they need a commissioner and they need a deputy commissioner that don't give two F's. I'm lighting you up. Hey, if I see something that you did after the fact, I'm still lighting you up. Like them phantom elbows I saw on X with Angel Reese and Letitia Amer. Letitia. No, it's gonna be a couple grand. It ain't gonna be no $100 flop. We're gonna hit your pockets.
I'm afraid that once Kathy step away and they put a commissioner in place that's going to really implement the rules, you are going to see so many different things happening to the W, to where it's going to cause players to really start to straighten up, because suspending Alyssa Thomas was the first blow. It was the first direct blow to how they're going to be playing now, how they're going to be viewed at, because the odds are so greater than they can't take it. So and like you were saying before, like Kathy's career was hinged on Caitlin Clark being healthy through the season, playing a lot of games. And now that Caitlin Clark is not healthy, she done missed 3 games so far. And Kathy didn't come out when she should have come out when that incident had happened with Caitlin Clark a week ago. And now it took a snowball effect to where it done got across the news media and all of that stuff. I agree, Sean. I've been saying that for the longest. They need a Roger Goodell type commissioner. For real.
Get to Michelle's comment. I think the league's ties Kathy's hands. Michelle, I think they tie her hands like this. They tied her hands to where they said, hey, we know you don't like Caitlin Clark, but we need you to make the other menu items look good. And they go overboard when they want to promote the whole league. They go to diminish the one person that's bringing up the league. That's their biggest thing, and they do it with them partners. That's why everything the league does, if you notice, ESPN does something exactly a day after. When they announce the All-Star stuff, ESPN announced the 50 greatest players, the 50 best players. They had just did that a couple months ago. In May, they had just did the top 50. So you just doing a revised list every time the WNBA does something. It's like, that's what they do. That's where they tie Kathy's hands at. They're like, hey, make everybody look like they're Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
And they have to do that by bringing down Caitlin Clark. Because they can't. I mean, you can't sell it. You can't sell it to no advertiser. Like, shout out to Money Mike. Money Mike said something about Arike. And Arike had kicked the scores desk. And I saw that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nothing. You didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Man, that girl should have been suspended, fined, all of the above. I was like, damn, she could get away with murder. Yeah, even in the offseason, when she punched the guy, when she punched the security guard. Had that been the NBA or the NFL, Arike would have been suspended to start.
She probably would have got a tech and thrown out the game for that.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have. Yeah. In the game, you kicked. I mean, she blew the lights out that bad boy.
Caitlin Clark get a tech for hitting the Stanson.
Yes, clapping.
Yes, clapping. And then you see Kayla McBride come back a couple of games clapping, and she didn't get nothing.
But yeah, that's why I think they tie Kathy's hands with that.
Yeah.
Making everybody, okay, let's spread the peanut butter across the whole bread because we know Caitlin's jelly, but we got to make them think this is jelly on this sandwich. No, it's just peanut butter.
Yeah.
Caitlin the jelly.
Do you think do you guys think that there is so much politics or racism for this league to get better? Kelsey Plum and say she got abused, but nobody got it like CC. I mean, it's a part of it. Yeah, the politics and the racism and
it's always been a part.
The coalition clique is a part of it. But you need a strong commissioner that come in and put the hammer down. That's what makes the change. If you get a commissioner that come in there and ain't playing with them, ain't playing with the players union, and this is like, if y'all ever watched the movie Judge Dredd, and he told Wesley Snipes, he said, "I am the law." That's the type of commission you need.
Yes, yeah.
That's the type of commission you need. What's up, Chris Parsons?
Yeah, until then, Lewis, it'd be like they like SWV, no fear. I will be right here. They're gonna be right here. No fear. They don't have no fear.
Right
they don't.
Here.
They want a commissioner that's their friend, that looks like them, and that's
taking their butt, twerking.
Yeah, twerking. When Kathy was in that club, that was when Kathy got fired. That's what you were not supposed to do.
Yeah.
See, as long as Kathy does what they wanted to do and say what they are cool with Kathy. But they want an advocate. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Like, and the racism part, Louis, to be honest, that's every white chick that's in this league.
Yeah.
Man, I was at the Mystic game. Shout out to Jeff because he's a Mystic fan. I was at the Mystic games versus the Wings. I saw Odyssey Sims karate chop Lucy Olsen 3 times right in her chest, right in front of the ref. And the ref was sitting there, and Lucy Olsen was like, damn, are you going to do something? He didn't do shit. As soon as play started, Odyssey Sims did the exact same thing in play, and he called her for a whistle. He called her for a foul. Odyssey Sims went straight to the bench, and then Azzy Fudd came in, and I was like, I said, damn, she softened up the Mystics just for Azzy Fudd. And that's the only reason why she did that. But I mean, she was doing this. I mean, she was throwing haymakers like Karate Kid and hit Lucy Olsen in the chest. And Lucy Olsen wasn't backing down.
That game. Yeah.
Yeah. And man, it's amazing, Louis, the amount of stuff you see during the commercials that you don't see during the game. And man, if you could go to a WM game, it's a lot different than watching it on TV. It's a lot of ghetto hood stuff that goes on like in a rec league. And I saw it in Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims was on a mission to punk Lucy Olsen. And if you notice, Olivia Miles, not even 2 weeks ago, said, "I'm not getting punked."
Yep.
That's what she said. I mean, she used the word punk. Because she knows everybody watched Caitlin Clark. All the girls that are the NIL girls, they all played against Caitlin Clark or played alongside her in college. Yep. They all saw what Caitlin Clark got done that first year. They were like, hell no, I'm not finna go through that.
Yeah.
That's what Olivia was like. Nope, I'm finna cuss you out. I'm finna talk noise, but I am not getting bullied. They know. They know.
Mm-hmm.
They know. Yes. 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 They Elena Della Don. I mean, like she said, if they had freedom of movement when I was there, and she was one of the elite players, and they were lighting her butt up too. Yeah, that's man. If like Kelsey Plum said, that Kelsey Plum when she said 85%,
yeah,
just imagine 85% of the league want, like she said, want to take your head off.
Mm-hmm.
And those are her words. And just imagine Caitlin Clark coming in, 85% wanted to take her head off.
Yep.
And they execute at a high level because the commissioner doesn't have the shine. The commissioner wants her shine too, and Caitlin Clark took the shine from the commissioner.
And the bad thing about it is, Angel Reese was getting it too.
Yes, she was catching it.
She was catching it too.
NIL's gonna catch it. They're gonna always catch it because
can't bring Caitlin Clark. You look at how they try to,
Yes, Jeff. Jeff, no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elena Della Don. They was lighting her up.
Yeah.
They was lighting her up. But, I mean, it's that 85%, man, is real.
And you know what? In some part of me figure is one of the reasons why I feel like Maya Moore retired early.
You got to get out of here before you get your faculties screwed up.
You think about it.
I mean, she left and got married.
Yeah. You think about it.
At the prime.
Shamika Hallsclaw.
Oh, they flipped.
Elena Della Don. Maya Moore, and it was another one on the tip of my tongue. You think about it, all of them left the W early, except for Elena Della Don. She's just been injured. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So much. It's crazy. Because when they figure you got more talent than them, what's going to happen is, boom, they're gonna beat you up. They're gonna do this.
Yeah, because that's why I said, man, that last Mike, I encourage everybody to go watch that last Money Mike syndicated show when he was talking about. I mean, you have to see it. You see it in the real time. Like he said, the players know what they can get away with.
Yeah,
they know what's not gonna be called. So, like he said, they're good actors at making a foul look like it wasn't a flagrant.
Yeah,
but it's a flagrant. Because they know, oh man, the league ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna call no. They ain't gonna suspend me. We said that in the off season. You're going to have to start hitting these pockets. They're making too much money now.
Yeah,
you gotta hold them accountable. You gotta make it a real league.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean and UTP. We were talking about when are y'all gonna have that meeting about the rules?
Exactly.
When was that meeting supposed to take place? That meeting took place at that New York hotel when Kathy and them owners got together and they came up with that CBA. And they told them, hey, here go the fines. They looked at them fines like, okay, this the tax? Cool. And they started lighting up Caitlin Clark as soon as the season started.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as the season, like, oh shit, they ain't a flop. Oh, $100? Okay, I'll take that. I'm making $300 now. Making $300,000. I'm not making. It's not like you're making, $1,000 and you took $800 from me. No. No.
John said, "Hey, B Chef, LiveWire, does Congress need to get involved, like the baseball to fix the league? Yeah. Only if it has to take something to happen to get it exposed, to get it out there." They can't, because they're not going to just automatically. It has to, something catastrophic going to have to happen to the W. Like the betting has to get exposed. Yeah. So for Congress to say, oh, we need to be looking at you a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And they just can't get involved and just like, oh, well, this is what it is. Something has to happen. Something has to get exposed for Congress to take a deeper look at it. Or something like, say, something with an owner, something with the league, with Kathy, they ain't doing something right, or betting getting exposed, all of that stuff, then they'll take a deeper look. You see it so many times, and you look at the NBA, how it was, so a player got busted. then guess what? It trickled down to a bunch of players. So
Mhm.
and then people started looking into it more. Same thing in the NFL. If you got owners that's doing crazy stuff behind the scenes, they're gonna take a deeper look. Then Congress will get involved like that. So it has to take something to get exposed. This league, with the television media rights deal that the WNBA getting, don't be surprised you start seeing a lot of things starting to get more exposed. You know what I'm saying, in the near future, because now they can't hide. They can't hide behind the veil of it at all. Because it's already out there.
John, I think they should hit the sponsors.
Yeah.
I think if you hit the sponsors,
Mm-hmm.
and most of them sponsors, most of those Congress people, they are affiliated with them sponsors. So
Yeah.
if you start hitting them sponsors and they ain't making their money,
Mm-hmm.
oh, they'll step in quick.
Yeah,
That's why I say
right.
I think this week I'm gonna try to make a list of all the sponsors and then just have a sponsor show. Just say, hey man, if you want to light them up here, and you'll get your reaction.
Yeah.
Because the league knew it's only 30 years old.
Yeah.
And right now they got their biggest influx of popularity, fandom, and money.
Yeah.
If you want to set the course, this the year to set it, 30. In year 30, because that way you can make 31, 32. You can make it easy selling, but you can get that old shit out of here real quick by hitting that money. Telling them sponsors, hey man, we ain't going for it.
Yeah.
We are not going for this. I mean, she could get guarded. Like she said, you can critique a game, you could guard her. Murdering on the court? Oh no, unacceptable.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Who's that sponsor for that team? Oh, let's get them.
Yeah.
Let's get this. Let's get these sponsors.
You right, Bobby. The refs definitely taking money.
Of course. I mean, yeah. Like I said in that one video, man, just imagine if you had a nice racket going where gambling started in the league in 2014, and it was a smooth operation. You, the players, and some of the refs on the take. Man, it's easy to get that game going until you get eyeballs on the game. When the eyes came in when in 24, now all these people showing up, all these people showing up, and they're watching this one player. And now these games are on national TV.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that upsets cash flow.
Yeah. And then when you start messing with people's money or these owners' money, that becomes a problem real quick.
Yeah, and the players' money. The players that's on the take. I mean, just imagine before we got here. Imagine the amount of money that they were making by blowing games, missing layups, and it wasn't noticeable because nobody was watching. And then all of a sudden you start watching, and that first year, Caitlin Clark, you're like, how did she not catch that pass? Because she was always used to not catching the pass.
Yeah.
She's not realizing that you're on national TV now, and that there's millions of guys and women watching the game following Caitlin Clark.
Hey, Chef Wire, will CC get traded this year or next? That's a $1 million question, because Venom did a pretty good 2-video breakdown about why the Fever they're not in the position with money to pay Caitlin Clark. The dynamic for them is for mess with CC stats, have her injured, and then have her try to take some form of pay cut for them. So, and they know that if CC continues to go on this historical stat that she's been going on all season, it's going to make it very difficult. So they feel like like messing with her stats, lower her stats, her chance to win MVP, whatever. They can't stop
that too.
So, that Venom that he did, do you think she will take a pay cut? No, she's not taking a pay cut.
We talked about that this year. Don't take the pay cut.
She
could have got a deal this year. That's what most people don't understand. She could have took a deal this year.
Exactly. So why would she take a pay cut next year when she could have did that this year and signed this year?
It's 2028, man. It's 2028. Like this year is Stephanie White, Caitlin Clark. This year, if the Simon family is serious, they gut the whole organization, and they build an organization that puts the right pieces around Caitlin Clark. If they don't, they go into 27. She go in 27 and hold them hostage the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
And then she could force them to trade her in 28. It's really 2028 is the year, because she'll be an ultimate free agent. She'll be restricted. They'll have her rights. They'll have to do a sign and trade. They'll have to give her the most money. The other team will have to have the cap space to handle it. That team will be the Washington Mystics. Shout out to Jeff.
And
they have all the youngsters, and by that time, them youngsters will be in their third year, and you might have to give up Kiki Iriff and some draft picks to get Caitlin Clark. And if I'm the Mystics, I'm trying to do it. If I'm Seattle, you better give up somebody to get her. You might have to give up. You might have to give up Fam or Malonga, but at least you could pair her with Flage and roll. But yeah, the Fever, the worst thing they did was giving Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston that money.
That was the ultimate. That was the ultimate mistake right then and there.
Yeah, if it had been any other coach, if it had been say like a Bill Belichick type coach, they would have saw, oh, Kelsey about to get some money. Bill Belichick, he trades you as soon as you think you gonna get some money.
Yeah,
Bill Belichick trades you.
You gone.
He trades you and he get value for you.
Yep.
Kelsey Mitchell should have been signed and trade like Ariel Atkins. That's the one thing Chicago did right.
Yep.
Chicago said, you know what, Ariel, we're gonna give you that money, but we're gonna give you another zip code. And we'll take that youngster that's making $500,000, and you can take your 1.4 over there. The Fever should have done the exact same thing with Kelsey Mitchell.
Exactly, that's what they should have did. They should have had trade Kelsey Mitchell,
especially when you know Caitlin Clark's money's coming up.
Exactly, because you're not going to be able to build a team around Kelsey, Caitlin, and Aaliyah Boston with all that money tied into them three top superstars. Even in the NBA, they don't do that. They don't do that at all.
And the crazy thing about it, fam, not to cut you off, they think WNBA fans are dumb. So they figure most fans don't understand that cap and don't talk about it. And they just think, oh, they just gonna say that she gonna get signed and signed next year. And it's like, no.
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy. And that's what they banking on. They banking on ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they hate these spaces. That's why they really want us to shut up.
Yeah.
Because we talk about everything.
And that's why I be trying to, like, anytime. That's why when I be doing videos, I try to bring information.
Okay, Peggy, hold on, not to cut you off, Peggy. Peggy mad, Peggy pull that Glock on you.
Oh, Lord, what's she about to do now?
She said put that score up. So right now.
Yeah.
Me no want no problems, Peggy.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm finna get it to you, Peggy. Hold on, let me get that game cast up.
Her option is 4 years. If she didn't sign, they'll lose totally. No, this. But the thing about it, Lee, is she have a 4-year option, but they still have control. They could call her. They could, stop her. You know what I'm saying? But they could only do it for 1 year in 2024. 27. So once that core, they use that core on her in that fourth in 2027, and she doesn't sign in 2028, she could bounce. They can't use the core. She can't. Yeah. They can't use the core no more. You know what I'm saying? And she's not gonna take a pay cut. And that's what she's not gonna do that.
Yeah. That's why we've been telling y'all that Caitlin has all the cards in her hand. That's why she can sit back. She can sit back and play. She could play political and smile and everything, and she know I control everything.
Exactly. Hey, LiveWire Beat Show with Sue Bird in ownership in Seattle because CC played it. The only thing is, even though Sue Bird has a footprint in Seattle, she has a minority
stake.
Minority stake in it. It's small, so it's not small. Like she has a pull. When y'all talk about Sue Bird having ownership, her stake is small. She doesn't have like that pull like y'all think she does. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, she not like them. The Joseph and his wife, the size thing. She ain't got cheese like that. That's why she on NBC.
Yeah.
Just same thing with Renee Montgomery. Renee Montgomery don't have like billions of dollars to buy the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah.
She's the front face of a group with LeBron James that has that control.
Exactly.
Yeah, they that's why they talk so much to all the players, because they such a minority. It's not a conflict of interest. It just looks weird as hell when you say the owner of the Seattle Storm is doing interviews with Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, and it's like,
yeah,
no, she really not an owner like that.
No, she's not.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark need to fire her agent as soon as this season's over with.
Yeah, I will fire her for.
No. You got Fee and you got Stephanie White as a client? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah. I mean, they definitely want to keep Caitlin Clark. Hey, definitely for financial reasons, because if they don't, it's like going bankrupt. At the same time, she control all the cards. She controls all the cards. After this year, man, she could just whisper and say, "Hey, front office got to go. I'm not signing." She don't have to sign. They're going to kick in her 4th-year option in the spring. You can rewind this video and say, "Man, they told us in the spring." Yes, in the spring they're gonna say, "Hey, we kicked in her 4th-year option."
Yeah, I'm
just like the Sparks gonna kick in Cameron Brink's 4th-year option.
Yeah.
The Dream are going to kick in Angel Reese's 4th-year option. Anybody that got drafted in 2024, they're going to kick in their 4th-year option.
And the thing about it is, with that 4th-year option, they're going to be able to look at trades for these 4-year options with players. You know, like Cameron Brink. Look what they did to Rakia Jackson. They traded her for Era Atkins, got her out there. So the Sky going to most likely pick up her option and keep her. Caitlin Clark option is going to be picked up by the Fever, because the Fever going to want to hold on to her for 1 more year if she does not sign. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, any financial gain they could get out of her in 2027, they're going to get it out of her. So therefore, don't be surprised if you see CC playing almost every game next year. You know, with not missing time, because the fact of the matter is they're going to want to ensure that Caitlin Clark tries to sign back with them long term, where she's not going to sign a contract like Aaliyah Boston, a 4-year deal worth $7 or $8 million down the line. She's not going to do that, because the main thing is too, they're going to want to lock her in, and then they're going to want to try to figure out a way to bring Kelsey Mitchell back. Caitlin Clark is not going to do that, because Kelsey Mitchell is a total free agent after this season, complete free agent. So the leverage that they had with Kelsey Mitchell is going to be the one you're going to have to watch out for, because if they re-sign her for a bigger contract, that already going to let you know that Caitlin Clark is not going to take a contract, because they don't have the money, the flexibility. If you look at the roster, how the roster is built, they don't have money to really build a roster. They only trying to pay they big three, and they're going to fail miserably, because they're not going to be able to pay the big three big money. Because if you only getting scrums, you getting players from the draft and you're not utilizing them, and you just getting a person here and a person there to run your team, and you're not winning championships, what's that going to tell you? What's the ownership going to tell you from that point? Like, look, somebody has to go. So that's one of the things that we've been, me, Beat Chef, Venom, Ben Daniels, all of the majority of us that have been talking about this contract situation from the beginning of the season to now, that don't bank on Caitlin Clark signing a long-term deal, because that is not going to happen.
Not unless she get what she want.
She get what she want.
She got to get what she want, man. If she was going to sign a long-term deal, she could have did it this year.
Exactly.
She could have did it this year and been over. She could have signed a deal with Leah Boston. She could have signed a deal this year.
And that's why people got to quit being naive to the fact and thinking that her and Stephanie White is cool. They ain't they ain't damn cool. I don't care what cameras may show you. You could film me dapping up damn um what Rick Ross. Y'all think me and Rick Ross cool, but no, we ain't cool like that. That's just for the camera. Anything she talks about in the media, if you really pay attention to how she talk in the media, she always dropping gems. She ain't cool. She ain't cool. She ain't happy about what's going on. I mean, you got to look at things more dynamic and more in the info and what it is instead of just saying just taking a word of that, just say, oh, this is what it is. It's not like that. Yeah, yeah, Amber Cox was dumb signing AB to that contract. And look how she playing now. Look how she playing. I would have made her ass earn that contract. I was like, before you get a big contract, you need to show me something. She slacks off. She don't hustle hard. She don't want to get in the paint. She half-ass jog up the court. You know what that tells me? If the Fever had a real GM and a real coach, they would have been getting on AB. And a real GM will tell that coach, like, look, if you don't get her in gear, we looking to move her. Real GMs and real coaches don't have no problem moving off a person that made a lot of money. It just don't. They don't have a problem doing it. Like B-Chef said, if Bill Belichick was one of the ruthless people and he ain't paying you no money if you ain't worth it.
They paid Aaliyah Boston with an injured leg.
An injured leg.
We talked about that during the draft.
And B-Chef said this. If y'all go back and listen to some of our lives, B-Chef said it beginning of the season. Pay attention to Aaliyah Boston leg. She's been favoring that leg all season long. All season long, she's been favoring that leg.
She's not even the same player she was last year, man.
She's no.
She was better. Nowhere near like she was last year.
Hey guys, can you please answer this? Do you think CC really believes that Stephanie Wright really? Come on, no, Lewis.
Heck no, man.
No.
Political face.
Man, look at here.
That's a game face. We've been saying that for months.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I said this the other day. I said if you believe that the Indiana Fever organization and Stephanie White has Caitlin Clark back, then I'm a rich Peter Pan, and I'm damn sure don't look like Peter Pan. I use another terminology for it, but I'm not gonna say it on the live. But no. If anybody believes that, they're crazy. They don't have her back. All of that word salad stuff that they do, they half-ass promote her, half-ass talk about her, half-ass defended her. You know what I'm saying? Took what Alyssa Thomas did to her and shoved it on the rug, but then come out and make a statement for Alyssa Thomas, but then your own player is on the sideline, missing for 9 days. Had to get her mind together to come out and make a half-ass statement just to please the masses. And nobody, Linda Cohn said this, Caitlin Clark gets attacked, but she takes the high road, but nobody went out and said, well, how Caitlin Clark's doing, how Caitlin Clark's well-being is. Her coach, nobody in the media, the Indiana Fever even asked Stephanie White that, well, hey, how Caitlin Clark doing since, the situation with her. No, the first thing she does, she comes out and defend 18 and then jumps all over the fans. For what? Because we see the truth. So no, Caitlin Clark don't believe that nonsense.
Lee, you talked about the practice facility. Man, they gotta attract free agents. That's why all the teams are upgrading their facilities. Remember, they were gonna have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
All the teams have been pledged to make an investment into the teams, into the players. So every team's gonna spend money on a practice facility. That's across the board. They've been arguing about that for the last few years. They just finally got it in writing this year. So yeah, that practice facility, It ain't that ain't gonna keep Caitlyn here. That practice,
No,
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 they ain't gonna keep them there.
no,
And
no.
then the thing about it, if you still keep, if I said, if you still keep Linda, Kelly, and Amber there, and Stephanie White there, ain't nobody coming there to play for them. I don't care how good that facility is. It's just it would never happen. The only reason why they really want to come there to play is because you have Cece there. Daniel got a really good question. He said she should have got that meniscus taken care of as soon as the damn stupid thing
Yeah,
she was able to plan on was done. She had 3 months to get better, but she decided not to, and now is going to go. And the thing about it is, Daniel, with the Leah Boston thing,
she don't like to bang no more. You could tell that.
yeah, if you think about it, she's kind of like trying to save her body a little bit here and
Yep.
there, but the main issue is if Aaliyah Boston gets injured some part of the season because of that meniscus,
They screwed.
they're gonna be screwed, and you won't see Aaliyah Boston in 2027.
Yeah, that's the thing. Any little misstep she have, it just gets projected into the future with her money, and it goes up. The money goes up.
The money goes up.
Because what is it? It's 1.2 this year. She just gave him
I
200,000.
think it's 1.3,
1.4 next year. Yeah,
yeah.
it goes up every year. So just imagine she don't play, and you got 1.4 million on the books for a center that's not there,
Exactly.
and she the only big on the team.
And then you can't trade her, and you can't get nobody else,
Nope.
and you can't rework her contract with her.
Nothing. You screwed.
I can hear y'all talk about the WNBA mess all day. The Fever franchise is looking like raisins on a potato salad.
Yeah. I mean,
Right
people
now,
didn't see it.
Sherlock and Watson, Lethal Weapon. Thanks, El Professor.
Appreciate it, El
super chat.
Professor.
Yeah,
I mean, but remember at the draft, man, we were talking about it. We showed a spot track, and we were saying,
yeah.
why did you give her a 3-year deal? Why did you give this person a 2-year deal? Even Mo Billings. No. Man, it was almost like the league didn't want to do the hard thing and say some of y'all can't play and some of y'all need to go overseas like y'all been talking about. And they just gave all of them a bunch of raises. Because the Fever are not the only team that's in salary cap here. Just imagine you got a brand new salary cap and you spent too much money.
Exactly.
It was like giving your teenage daughter a credit card and say, hey man, go get you a couple clothes. And she come back and she done spent $4,500 when you thought she was only gonna spend $200. Oh, you didn't tell me a limit. That's what they treated. That's what they treated free agency like. They went and spent money. All these teams.
Yeah.
But what it does, it keeps those players in the league. Because if you cut them, they're still on the books. So it's almost like the league tried to keep the players, that crop of players that aren't that good in the league and keep them employed. Because there's no way you give DeWanna Bonner $900,000. There's no way you give Alyssa Thomas $900 or $1 million. Brittany Griner, you don't give her no big money. You don't give Timmy Fang Bailey.
Brianna Jones.
Yeah.
Brianna Jones.
I mean, Brianna Jones got her. She blew her knee out. She tore her meniscus in January, and they gave her big money.
You giving now? I'm gonna tell you, the only person that I see is living up to their bill or the money that you gave them is Jessica Shepard.
Oh my God, Jessica Shepard was a bargain.
Yeah,
I said the bargain.
Yeah.
I mean, she gonna make the All-Star team. She got paid and made the All-Star team.
And then you paid Atlanta Smith all that money, and she went from starter to the bench and barely see playing time now. Now the Dallas Wings has a dilemma because now they got to figure out if they're going to be able to trade her, this season, try to move off of her, find a trade partner for her, that a team that may need her, and they're going to probably have to give up a first-round pick so a team could take that money off their books, because now you went and paid her that $1 million contract, and she's not even living it up there. And she was co-defensive player of the year. She would have worked better in the system that you needed her for defensive prowess. Y'all try to make her more of a scoring option, and she's not a scorer like that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a misfit in
Yeah,
Dallas. John, uh, the Simon family run the Fever and the Pacers like a mom and pop
yeah.
restaurant.
You ever seen one of those drift stores that sit on the side of the country road, and and it said, we got we got everything you need here for like 1.99 and 10
Mm-hmm.
cents. 10 cents. That's that mom and pop store for you.
Yes, they're
What's
mom
up,
and pops to heart.
UTP?
UTP.
You know me?
Say Arnold, you gonna see Brittany Griner in Houston next year, man. I hate to tell you.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah, she's on the farewell tour. They gonna let her
Yo,
leave in Houston. She'll probably play there
that's
one
her
year and get cut.
hometown. That's
Yeah,
her hometown.
they gonna bring her
That's
back
She's going to retire next year
in
in
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
In Houston. That's her farewell tour. So
Right, y'all killing me with that raisins and potato salad, man. Somebody must have
God,
had a bad experience this weekend.
I ain't lying. I don't do no raisins in a potato salad anyway. Please don't even try it with me. I'm not. I like potato salad, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Timmy barely playing, and she got a meal.
Yeah,
Ain't cut her though.
Alana, yeah, Jeff. I understand what you're saying about Alana Smith is better than Mo Billings, but she's not playing better than her now.
Yeah,
So
Mo Billings would be better in Dallas,
yeah,
and Alana Smith would be better here.
Exactly. So you look at her playing in Dallas, she's not even playing better. Mo Billings is kind of like they basically playing the same. One just have a higher salary than the other.
Races don't belong to anything.
You ain't lying. Only raisins belong in Raisin Brand where they belong.
Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, because it was a bad fit.
Mm-hmm.
But in the in professional sports, it's hard to admit a mistake. If you're a Cowboy fan, you know that. They make mistakes all the time.
You know what Dallas did wrong? They should have. They probably didn't realize it when they did it. They got Alana Smith first, and then they went out and got Jessica Shepard.
Yeah,
you know
they
what
did.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's because you got the same player, but one is more dynamic offensively and defensively than the other.
Yes, and they can't unload her.
I love raisins in my potato salad. Well, you won't have no raisins in your potato salad on this side.
Retro. We're gonna abstain from that.
My family will not invite you to the barbecue, sweetheart. If
no,
you come with some raisins and some
you will be
salad.
you'll be so disappointed. You'll be looking in that bowl and you'll be like, I don't see no raisins. You're like, ma'am, ma'am. Yeah, we'll be done.
Just say, what the hell? Raisins and potato salad will be a southern. Exactly. And I'm in the South.
Yes, I'm in the South. And no, never. I've never seen it.
Yeah, Chris, oatmeal raisin cookies. That's another one. That's the only way I take it.
Yes.
Her Simon bought the Three Witches in, but his son and daughter don't really like the Three Witches, especially Stephanie White. That's what that exactly, Sean, because the thing about it is, until Herb Simon moved his Uncle Fester ass up out of the way, you know what I'm saying, and let the son and daughter run the team, then you'll see a better change. And hopefully, maybe it happens next year. To be honest with you, maybe it happens where Herb Simon has to step aside, and the kids say, "Look, hey, this team is not going nowhere." Same way, like how Jerry Jones makes all the decisions, but his son does all the other stuff. So hopefully we can get that decision. So it's going to take time. It's going to take time. But the fact of the matter is, this team is so messed up. That's the thing about it. The Fever franchise is so constructed. You think about this. Y'all think about this. Tamika Catchings was with this team for years. She played 15 seasons with the Fever, only won one championship. So what makes y'all think that the Indiana Fever is a franchise team with CC, AB, and Mitchell, that they could win a title? They can't do it. And they had better rosters back then than the one they have now. And they only won one championship out of that deal. And Tamika Catchings, 15 years playing for the same team, and they only won one title, that just shows you how inept the franchise been. They're not gonna win a title. They're not gonna win a title until completely change, a complete change takes over. So yeah, Robin, the Aces are playing down to them. They are playing down to them. But but the thing about it is, if the Fever beat the Aces, you know what they're gonna say? Oh, well, we beat the Aces, one of the top teams. But guess what? They don't have Asia Wilson playing in the game, so you can take it for what it is. The Fever don't have CC, and the Aces don't have Asia Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Crash Out Willie said, if CC signed that new contract, yeah, I hope she doesn't though. Crash Out Willie, I really don't. I hope she doesn't, because this franchise is not going to win a title until they get the right people around to build this team the right way, and that's the main thing about it. Until they do that, this team is never going to win a title. I don't care how much hope you think you may have in this team. This team ain't going to win a WNBA title, even with CC on this team, because they don't know how to build a team or roster completely. That's just sometimes you got to be real, and you got to have an honest opinion about it, instead of just thinking, hoping, praying, and all of that stuff. And this franchise is not good. It's one of the worst franchise in the WNBA. If you really think about it, one of the worst run franchises in the WNBA, next to the Chicago Sky.
Jeff, Monique Willis plays defense like a stiff piece of wood. Yeah, she's a role player. She's a role player.
And giving her a starting position, and I love Mel Billings. If she came off the bench, I would be cool with it. But giving her a starting position just goes to show you how desperate, how dysfunctional this franchise is.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we talked about in the preseason. The Fever should have a bunch of players making about $300,000 or $400,000 a year.
Yeah.
And had they done that and said, "Hey, this is what you're gonna make," man, they treated free, and this is league wide. They treated free agency like it was time to spend all their money.
Yeah, Professor, you're right. The change for the Fever should have happened in 2024. You would have thought the Clark effect would have Thanos snapped the franchise from the bottom to the top. Now we're here. So yeah, you're right. 2024 should have been the change. Should have been it right there.
Are they keeping Justine? If they get a new coach, they'll probably keep Justine and probably bring her to the regular roster, because they won't have Ty Harris.
Yeah. And you think about Ty Harris.
Oh, or Dantes. I mean, people forget about Dantes.
Yeah.
It's like Dantes get a free ride to come here.
Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, she was on Beat Chef bus, just riding every day while paying a tab.
Yeah, like damn, you still back there? Don't play. She get to take mysterious games off. She's not on the active roster. They don't even bring Prasad up to cover up for Dantes. That's how Dantes, unimportant Dantes is on this team. And that date's coming up, man. That date where you can unload.
Mm-hmm. And you think about it, Bree Hall she's already playing in her third game out of 12. Yep.
Yeah. And you got a kid that you drafted. She can't even touch the court.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't let Dantes go to back to Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, I don't know if I told you, Megan McConnell, she got cut from the Savannah Steel because she's about to go play overseas. Yeah.
Kind of like the one in Phoenix. She just said, "You know what? I'm done with this. Bye."
Yep.
Let me see what that date is. Oh man, 2 days.
Wow.
July 7th, mid-season cut date. So, folks, you'll have your answers on the 7th.
On Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
You gonna see if they're gonna really make a move, because if they want to
Yeah.
cut somebody, they could cut them on Tuesday
Mm,
and they can keep their salary. Because you think about it, Shatori Walker Kennebrew, she ain't got picked up since she got cut.
yeah.
Nobody. I mean, you imagine, man, you think about it, the players that were on that team, man, I don't know if it's because of play or something else, but none of them are in the league hardly, except for Odyssey Sims
Yeah.
and Natasha Howard.
Yep.
What's the
Bree
Powers?
Turner over there with the
Aces, yeah.
Aces.
Yeah, but you know, she was on the team. But the ones they brought in, the scrappy group that they brought in for injuries,
Yeah.
Bibby's not in the league. Powers is not in the league.
She just got picked up.
She just got picked up?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's on. They brought her on a developmental contract.
Which team?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I saw it earlier.
Dang.
I've just seen it, Chloe Bibby.
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago. Wow.
Yep. She got picked up with the Chicago Sky.
It's weird, man, to see a player that actually came in and hit buckets be on a developmental squad. That's crazy. Kind of like the one from the Valkyries, the one that got traded from the Aces. Kate Martin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, wow, you were a starter. Now you're a developmental player? It's nuts. Yeah, I mean, Bibby, I thought Bibby was gonna catch on with Phoenix.
Yeah. Cause you know she got picked in that expansion draft with Portland Fire.
Yeah, El Professor, that is 100. That's what we saying. 80% of the players were free agents during the offseason. You signed Damaris Dantas first. Tell me you don't take this.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I was like, if anybody you move on from, she shouldn't be on the team.
Exactly. You should have moved on from her. And you brought her back on a 2-year deal. A 2-year, 1-year deal.
Yes, Badger, she was. AF. Yes. I'm telling you, this league, if you look good, if you look too good, they'll get rid of you that way too. It's funny. It's funny. I know they hate Cameron Brink.
Or they bury you on the bench.
Yeah. Get her out of here. That's why when Deja Kelly got drafted, I was like, oh, you ain't finna make the Aces.
Oh yeah.
You look too good.
And then she down there balling.
Balling? Yeah, look too good. Heck no.
I think the development contract is 12 games. It's 12 games.
Well, they can play in.
Yeah, they can play in 12.
Play in.
Yeah.
They won't lose her.
No.
Super chat from UTP.
Super chat for UTP. Kelsey mentioned Caitlin Clark just don't work. I try to give it a chance, but it's impossible. Plus the toxic Stephanie White as a coach. He's just clear alpha dog on this team, or chip it out, or Chip is out for question. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the winning a championship is out. So don't think they're gonna win a championship this year. They might get put out the first round of playoffs if they make the playoffs.
Man, because they teetering right now.
Yeah, they're teetering.
They
and the thing about it is the Aces is playing with them. But watch what happens in the fourth quarter. How the Aces end up stepping up. Live and beat. Will Fever cut somebody this week? We'll see on Tuesday.
Tuesday is the date. Tuesday is the date. So if you want to get rid of Dantas, you can get rid of Dantas on Tuesday and use the rest of her money for a player.
You'll know when I do my Takeover Tuesday edition of LiveWire Sports Media.
And if they think this team is intact the way it is, man, they are sorely mistaken.
Matter of fact, join us Tuesday night when we go live. You'll find out we have all the answers for you.
I mean, just think. I mean, Washington is the 8th seed right now, and they're 10-9. And Atlanta is the 7th seed, and they're 12-9.
Exactly.
And the Fever are 11-8. In the 6th spot. I mean, the Fever moved up a spot and didn't even have to play a game. That's how bad Atlanta have
Yeah.
dropped.
And you imagine if Atlanta had played all their games, the Fever would have been right there at
Yeah.
7th, possibly 8th. This team does not. This team does not have the firepower to compete to win a championship. I'm sorry. And then Alicia Peel just got signed to a developmental contract with the Sparks.
Really?
Yeah.
Again? Okay, back.
Again. Yeah. So that just goes to show you the talent level on these rosters should be 14. The roster should be 14. We just usually exception where's that letter they lose. Yep.
Damn, the Fever are 3-4 on the road.
Wow.
And 5-4 in conference.
They barely over. They under 500 on the road. Barely over 500 in conference.
Mm-hmm.
And what's their home record?
Home, 8-4.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Because everybody else, the Aces are 6-3, Minnesota 6-3, Golden State's 10-3 at home.
Yeah.
Whew. Dallas is 6-3, New York 7-4, Fever 8-4, Atlanta 6-3, and Washington's 4-4 at home.
Hey Marty, where is
they need to win on this road game.
She's playing overseas right now. Elizabeth Kitley is overseas playing right now.
Yeah. I mean, some people, man, they just don't. It's not really talked about, but man, it's just not. It's not the be-all-be league when that 85 is whooping your butt.
Yeah.
85% when Kelsey Plum said that, that means a lot. I mean, players are jumping off rosters. The girl from Russia, she just left the Phoenix Mercury last week. Said, hey man, enough, done. But at a certain point, man, you just want to play basketball.
Yeah.
You want to play basketball. It's like, okay. I mean, I hope they heard that in Caitlin Clark's message when she said, man, hey, man, we're screwing up a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it piggybacks off of what Money Mike said. When it comes to sponsors,
yeah.
If I got Enrique, I cannot show Enrique kicking that bench, kicking that scorer's table. Or I can't have Alyssa Thomas. I can't if I'm State Farm or one of these big places for the All-Star game, I can't. The only person I can promote is the safest person who's a guaranteed sure thing, and that's Caitlin Clark.
Exactly.
And the other players, they don't get it. But like I said, they've never built the league. They've never built this league.
But they want you to think that they built the league on the backs of the other players. No, it doesn't go like that.
No, heck no. If that was the case, y'all wouldn't have been. They should have had $1 million player years ago. Years ago. Like Money Mike said he saw Skylar Diggins-Smith on a Wells Fargo commercial, but they didn't say her name. They just showed her face. If you didn't know who she was, you'd have just thought she was some actress.
Yeah,
that's the problem with your league. All the crash outs and now we're gonna go act ghetto on the court. Man, it's hard to market that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to market that. So then you have to get a Lisa Leslie to do a DraftKings commercial because you can't get nobody else.
Yeah, and that's bad. You getting former players.
Former players. Hell, people recognize if you had Sydney Taylor walking down the street with Don Staley, they would recognize Don Staley before they would recognize Sydney Taylor.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you play for the Sky. They're like, oh, I know who you are. And that's a problem, man. If a coach is more popular than a player in the league, shoot, no wonder Don Staley on all the commercials.
Yeah. And then she just got a shoe deal with Nike.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to bring her shoes back out.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's coming. They're going to bring her old shoes back out. I mean, it should be at least it should be at least 10 to 15 Nike athletes in the W, and it should be at least 10 to 15 ladies wearing Reebok and so on and so forth. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
PK, even if, I mean, I'm not even taking this game serious that they playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even taking this game serious. I I could care less about this game today. You know.
Man, it's something, man, when you the 11th voted guard and when they play you and you there, it's high level
Yeah.
and it's normal basketball without her. It's the weirdest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that hatred level is at a full tilt when she's playing. She ain't playing.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah.
play basketball tonight, girls. Okay, we'll be
Yeah.
respectful. It's a weird dynamic. And I can imagine how the last two games have went. I bet there ain't been no chippiness at all.
But the thing about it is, that's why I don't get like games like this doesn't excite me because the major player is not playing. You know, because you think about it, if Asia was playing and Caitlin wasn't playing, Leo Boston had been in foul trouble already. Quick. It would have just took away from all of that. You ain't got no Asia on the floor, so you think about it. There's nobody to guard AB. She could stay out of foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? But when you start playing teams like Dallas,
points.
Try to play teams like Dallas, New York, Minnesota without Caitlin Clark and see how that'll go for you. See, you playing aces without Asia, so they have to adjust too.
Mm-hmm.
So what perspective are you going to take out? Yeah, the Fever going to get a win. Okay, yeah, they get a win. But at the same time, they still at the bottom. So you ain't playing because you just think about this. Asia Wilson most likely will probably be ready to play.
21 points. Okay.
Who have?
Oh, Mitchell, Mitchell got 21. Yeah.
Boston got 15.
15. Yeah.
Lexi Hall got 8.
Mo got 6.
Yeah. What the bench got?
No, bench mob. Oh Lord.
Wow.
Sophie Cunningham got 6. Raven got 4. Michaela got 2.
No, Misha Hines Allen only had 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, that's the protector, so she don't have to play her.
Yeah.
They probably end up winning by 20, and then you'll see all kind of hit pieces and you know, it's a storyline, man. It's they have to make the storylines, man, to make these other players. I mean,
relevant.
Yeah, relevant.
Like
and then
Sean
they could
say. He said Asia, Caitlin right now are the leading candidate for MVP with Stewie slightly behind. I expect them to both play next time the Vegas play in a couple of weeks to create separation from the MVP.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's next Sunday.
Yeah. Storylines. Yeah. Yeah, storylines.
Yeah, they play next Sunday again.
Yeah, Sean got it.
Yeah, see, Sean, that's why I like you, man. Cause you understand that. You understand the dynamics of it.
He needs to start running. He needs to start running courtside shows. He be in there. He be dropping hot stuff in courtside shows.
What's up, Deep Blue?
Deep Blue.
Good point on Manisha. Yeah, she's a protector. They don't need her.
Tony.
It feels good. But that's why I always say I don't drink the Kool-Aid, because the fact of the matter is that I don't let games like this clog my
vision.
My vision. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the bigger picture. I understand the dynamics of what's really going on. Because a game like this could twist you so like, oh, they did this, they did that, they did this.
Mm-hmm.
No,
it's a soap opera league, man.
Yeah.
soap opera league soap operas always have storylines. Then you'll beat the Aces, and then then they'll come back. They'll come back with Caden Clark. They won't play like this and lay an egg against LA.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can see it a mile away. You're like, oh, okay, y'all played over y'all head.
And then they'll try to make like it's CC fault they ain't playing well.
And Sean, he better keep on doing it too. He better keep you on there. He better. He know what's up. He know.
Yeah.
Without you in private, nobody. It's gonna be some trouble. It's gonna be some trouble. Shoot. Heck no.
Oh, Chris makes Asia looks valuable and CC insignificant. Woo, man. That I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute.
Yeah, it's always a storyline. That's accurate. That's Chris. That right there. That ought to be a song.
Cause it ain't lying. Man, I might use that tomorrow. Yeah, it's a headline.
Christopher, you might be a song.
You ain't lying.
Where my notepad at?
Yeah. Real quick. That's what we love, y'all, chat. Cause that's the whole key. See, the Aces, they'll know how valuable Asia Wilson is, but the Fever, by winning it makes CC look significant for the team.
Christopher reminds me of remember that James Bond where the guy was trying to write the headlines for the next day?
Yeah.
That's Christopher right there. Because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna make it a positive why Asia Wilson was missing and a negative. They're gonna be like, you know what? They won without Caitlin Clark. But boy, the Aces, they really need Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson, yep. The Fever don't need Caitlin Clark. They just beat the Aces.
They just beat the Aces.
Who had the best record in the league. Boom.
Yes. That was gold. And that's what they gonna do, man. They gonna kill it. They gonna kill that narrative tomorrow. They gonna be like, oh yeah. Yeah. Look, the Fever dominated. The strong performance of Kelsey Mitchell and Leah Boston. In the absence of Caitlin Clark. And Ty Harris coming in with no points and no assists. She made up for that for 8 points and 21.
I just love how Ty Harris was coming in and controlling, and everybody was having fun, and all of this, all the negativity against Caitlin Clark, but people don't want to pick up on it. They don't want to understand it. You know what I'm saying? The slight little slides, the slight little digs. You know what I'm saying? Or she'll be running in there in the locker room after the game. Great win, guys. We closed that fist again.
Stephanie White liable to cry again about Ty Harris today.
Oh yeah, she gonna cry again about Ty Harris.
Ty got her first start. I love Ty. She was in my wedding.
Another Academy Award performance.
Yes, it's coming.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it, Badger. You can see it.
Yeah,
you can see it. Because people say, "Oh, the Fever dominate the Aces." No, they not really dominate. They ain't not playing with enthusiasm. Let's, like I said before, let's see the Fever play this way against Minnesota or New York or
UTP. That's because they're setting it up for the next game.
Yeah,
they're setting it up for the game.
John said, "I better not see Stephen requiring again for Ty Harris or Kelsey Miller." Oh, you gonna see it coming.
Think about it. They've had a number of days off. They've had some practices. She didn't play. She made a statement. She said that we need to play this way. They have a good game that's not chippy. There's no text, nobody getting tossed. Oh yeah, yes, El Professor. Yeah.
And then you think about this. CC doesn't play Matter of fact, she didn't play. Because Phoenix beat them the second game. CC didn't play,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got to play them on Wednesday. No, on Thursday. So therefore, you want, and if CC doesn't play, you're gonna wonder how they're gonna perform. Like, well, they just beat the Aces and they just lost to Phoenix, who's 5 and whatever. But that's delusion that people don't understand. Like, this game against the Aces is a win, but it's a significant insignificant win because there's so many dynamics playing. If CC had played, they still would have beat the Aces without Asia on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So saying that, oh, they could beat them without them. If they had CC, they still would have beat them. It would have been just, different.
They lost to the Liberty. They played Chicago on Friday in overtime. Now you playing. Basically, this is a rest game for the Aces.
Yeah,
it's a rest game.
And you think about this. I had it on tip of my tongue too. You think about this. They're going to use this. They're going to use this as a way to say, okay, well, if the Fever playing this well without Caitlin Clark, why do we need Caitlin Clark? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, but the difference is Caitlin is not injured for the whole season.
Hey, take care of Albie Trucking.
Oh, Albie, you out? Albie say, hey guys, this is a really good chat. Best on YouTube, but I'm stepping away. So crazy W thing. I'll try again in a few. Bless y'all. Well, hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mm. But the thing that's just the thing about it. At the end of the day, they don't want.
I wouldn't say the Fever are playing well, guys. The Aces are playing bad. yeah, but they're gonna spin it, Amy. They're gonna spin it.
Yeah,
they're going to spin it. They're gonna spin it. Get ready.
Yeah, they're gonna spin it.
Get ready. I mean, we already know the characters. Mm-hmm. Me and him talk about it all the time. We know the podcasters. We know the media members. Everybody that's ready, locked and loaded. They already got their thumbnails going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The storylines, we know.
Yeah. But see, the ones that see through it, you know the real ones that's going to talk the real talk about it, not just sugarcoat it. They're gonna run with it. Oh, the Fever look good today. They did this, they did that. Oh, hell, all Fever. Hell, all Fever. Like I said, Caitlin Clark goes to another team. Nobody won't be talking about the damn Indiana Fever no more. Simple as that.
Cause you're on the road, man. You're on the road for a long time, fam.
Yeah.
You're on the road to start the first part of July. I mean, they play, like you said, they play the Sparks on Wednesday. Then you play the Mercury on Thursday. You got 2 days off, and then you're back in Vegas on Sunday. And they're 15-5.
Yeah.
Top of the league.
Yeah.
And definitely top of their conference.
Yeah, exactly. And then you think about it, Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson just won Player of the Month for each conference. That just goes to show you how important both of them really are for their team.
Mm-hmm.
That just to solidify that right then and there, to show you how important both of them are for their team, the way they was playing for that month of June.
Let me look at the Aces schedule and see how many days Asia Wilson getting off. That's nice, man. That's nice. So get this. Okay, so you sit Asia Wilson. They played Friday. They were off Saturday, so she's got Saturday off, Sunday off, Monday off, Tuesday off, Wednesday off, They play at home against Phoenix on, against Portland on Thursday.
Wow. And then they don't play again till Sunday.
Mm-mm. No, they doing load management, man.
Yeah.
Because they play at Portland on Thursday, then they have a travel day on Friday, and then versus Phoenix on Saturday, and then they play
the
Indiana.
Fever.
Yes,
Or back
it's
to
load
back.
management. Yeah, back to back. It's load management.
Mm-hmm.
It's load management without calling it load management.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you give you a star player, and then okay, so you take the loss. You still right there with Minnesota in as one of the best records in the West, and you're not gonna fall too far in the standings. But you gave her a rest to make that run, and then man, after they play Indiana, they're off a full week.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't play until Monday the 20th against Toronto.
So therefore, they got the same flip schedule that the Fever had.
Yes. It's load management at its finest.
And just
they don't care about that game.
No. And then you think about it. Caitlin might now be playing what? They got 2 games this week, and then the game Sunday.
Bro, then they got 4 games next week. 4 games.
Wow.
The Fever got 4 games next week. Man, ain't no way in the world. No.
Yeah.
No, load management.
So who they got? They got
let me go back. Because they got the Aces on Sunday. Let me go back to the Fever.
Because this week coming up, they got who? They got the Sparks. They got the Mercury.
Yeah, they got the Sparks and the Mercury on the back-to-back. And then next week, they got the Aces on Sunday. They have the Valkyries on Wednesday. They're off on Thursday, and then they have a back-to-back on Friday and Saturday versus Seattle and the Liberty.
Oh, wow.
They got a brutal schedule next week. Better get your rest when you can. Yes.
And then the Aces game, the Valkyries game, whoo. And then doing the games, you really gonna have to try to figure out the pickup for real.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah, they a whole week off. Yes, a whole week, man. Yeah. They rest in Asia to kick y'all butt next Sunday.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what that's for. Like, you know what? We'll give one. If we can win it, we'll win it. But if we can't, we ain't worried about it.
Because you think about it, Caitlin most likely will play against the Sparks on Wednesday. Thursday against the Mercury, she won't play. She'll go all the way to Sunday to gear up for that matchup between Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark. That's going to be the game right there.
Yes.
That's going to be the game. And that's going to be that right then and there, because you think about it, Caitlin Clark never beat the Aces playing against them. And then the MVP talk in that storyline is going to shift. You know what I'm saying? The top 2 candidates. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the intensity of that game, because then you got to think Leah Boston history with Asia Wilson. That's going to be a factor in that game.
There you go, fam.
Yep, that's the schedule, guys.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. They did a smart move. Both teams. You gave Caitlin Clark that amount of rest to come into this game, to miss this game, because you gonna either need her on one of these two, and you're damn sure gonna need her this week. Let Stephanie White go 4-0 this week.
Yeah.
Because really you want to get to this All-Star.
Yeah.
One game against Connecticut. But that next week, brutal.
You think about this: if Caitlin Clark plays against, most likely she will play against the Sparks. I don't think that. Yeah. I think just what she said. She said the next game is against the Sparks. She probably won't play again until the Aces on the 12th.
Yes.
And then they got a home game. Or the next 3 games is home. The next 3 games, Valkyrie, Seattle, and New York is at home. Then that following week, you only got 1
Hard.
game.
Yes.
So you definitely would need to pick up the Sparks game with her, the Aces game next Sunday if you can, and then you need to pick up that Valkyries game and that Seattle game. And if you do lose that game against New York on that Saturday, and then close out with Connecticut before All-Star Weekend.
Yep.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 games. How many wins that the Fever could win in that stretch? I say they go 4-4 in that stretch.
Oh, with all those between which you talking about between the Sparks and the Connecticut game?
Yeah.
Wow. 4-4. Woo. Woo.
It's gonna be, and the only reason I said it, you're gonna have to have Caitlin on the court to do it. You ain't gonna do it without her on the court because Seattle's playing really good with Ava Farm now, so you don't have a matchup against her. You know, so I think that the Aces, Valkyries, and New York, I do think they'll lose against Phoenix on the 9th. They'll lose that game against Phoenix. That's gonna be a game that you don't want Caitlin to play in because animosity is already at a high level with that game with them teams, and that's be the last game you won't have to play them all season, so you won't have to worry about it.
Is Kelsey? I wonder, is Kelsey Plum gonna be out for the Sparks game?
Well, if Kelsey Plum or Cam Brink playing, then that's gonna be a tough one. But
I say they beat me. I say they beat Phoenix. They lose to the Sparks. They lose to the Valkyries, and they beat Seattle. That New York Liberty game.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Because the Liberty know exactly what to do. We finna go right to that paint.
Oh yeah.
We finna wear y'all butt out with them bigs. That's like they did last time. When they wanted to step it up, they knew exactly what to do. And they are not finna let Eastern Conference game. No.
Yeah.
So I say they beat the Sparks. They lose. I think they beat the Mercury. They lose to the Sparks. They get beat by Golden State. They beat Seattle, but they lose to the Liberty. And they beat Connecticut.
Yeah.
Because they at home. They're 8-4 at home.
Yeah.
After the All-Star game, they go to Seattle. And that's a road trip. They go to Seattle and then they play Phoenix at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But yeah. If Sparks play, if Plum play, and she likes to put on that show.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know what Kelsey Plum's injury is.
I think it's knee.
Is it a knee? Let me see.
No, I think it's ankle or something like that. I think it's.
Oh, okay. Well, they now she'll be missing 10 games, so never mind. She gonna miss that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gonna miss it. Damn, she averaged 23. She gonna miss out. Yeah, she gonna probably down there miss the All-Star game. Okay, so never mind. Never mind. They won't lose to the Sparks.
New member, Michelle. What's
Michelle?
Right, Michelle with the membership. Thank you.
One day I'm gonna have a member section. When I get older. When I get older.
He said when I get older.
When I get older, I'm gonna have a member section. It's coming.
Well, it's like almost like a 10-point game lead. I forgot this game was on ESPN too.
On ESPN, 4 minutes, 73-62. If they blow that game, what is Stephanie gonna do?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna have a thumbnail blowjob. by the fever. That should have been a foul. There's 4 minutes left. It's enough time to wind them points down.
I guess the Aces decided to make it look dramatic.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have the same team next week. You better do something.
I know.
Same exact team coming back next week.
Mm-hmm.
Except they'll have a 22 rifle with them.
Dang, Leslie Hall just threw the shit up in the air. PK with the super chat. Thank you.
It's boycotting assignments. Yeah, you got to hit him. That old man will wake up when that money.
Yeah.
When those sponsors start talking to him, Herb, wake up. Get your breathing treatment and wake up.
Indian people say Simon won't do it.
Mr. Stephanie, yeah, she will somehow. Stephanie, if they blow this game, it will be Caleb.
Most of the state is boycotting. But dang, if they boycotting him, they about to hit them pockets, boy. I'm telling you, all of them business people that's in the state of Indiana,
yeah.
all they gotta do is complain about losing money.
Yes.
Because I guarantee you, a bunch of bars right now that's around Indiana seeing this game, probably turning and watching baseball, watching the World Cup, they're not even watching this. And they probably complaining like, and when you in these bars and you talking to locals, that word spreads like wildfire out in the community quick. Crash Out will say, what the F? Lexi want to score all of a sudden. Man, look, this fever team is like a chameleon, a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. Yes, I appreciate you, man. Take it easy. Bro.
77-62. Wow. Yeah, when you look at their schedule, man, you can really see the storyline folding, especially for the Aces. I mean, they got a solid week off, man. Chilling.
Yeah.
Let me show you that Aces schedule real quick. You'll see what I'm talking about, boy. It's like, ooh. Look at the Aces schedule, man. Look at all that empty.
Wow. they getting the most rest. God, they play one game this week before Sunday. Then they play 2 games of back-to-back with Phoenix. Then they play Indiana again at home on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got a whole week off. Then they come back and play Toronto, Washington, then off for about 5 more days before they play Phoenix again. And golly.
Yeah, they got time off. I mean, time. I mean, they got, they set them up beautiful in this month.
Mm-hmm.
This is a throwaway game. If you win, you win. Good. If you don't, no, good. We rested our best player.
I think the owner putting Steve Simon in charge of day-to-day operations may have been a mistake.
Aaliyah Boston with that little funky 18. She can't never get into that.
Yeah. I told you the order for her to make sure her money look good.
They barely, yeah. 42%.
See.
Lexi Harden shot 10 3-pointers. They put a clip in Lexi.
Oh, no, she shot 10 from the field.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, wow.
I was like, what the hell?
0 for 2. Okay, I was gonna say.
But Lexi Gall got 10. But that's the thing about it is, all your scoring came from Kelsey Mitchell, basically.
That's what she wants.
If Kelsey Mitchell had a bad game,
It's been over.
they wouldn't even win. Yeah, they wouldn't even win this game. Crazy. If you need Kelsey Mitchell,
done shot 9 3-pointers.
If you need, and she 3 for 9, 3 for 9. That's bad. And then she's 7 for 18 from the field, bro.
Yeah.
That's not that. Try that against New York. Try that against Minnesota. You ain't winning no games like that. You need her to score 25 points for 31 minutes, shooting 7 from 18 from the field, 3 for 9 from the 3-point line. If you
with 2 assists,
if she had 10 points, if she say she had 15 points, it'd have been like 62 points. It would have been tied up.
You know what kind of point guard Stephanie White want? Look at Tisha Harris' stat line. That's what she wants from Caitlin Clark.
Oh, what Ty Harris stat line? Yeah, 4 points, 26 minutes, all for 4 from the field, nothing, barely 5 assists.
Yep.
This team only got set. You're never gonna get it because Caitlin Clark ain't never gonna be that type of player.
Yes, that's what she wants.
Yeah. Stephanie White is used to this to manage CC minutes to her excuse for her to go again, taking her out mid for first quarter. Yeah. What's up, American Girl? She snuck up in here at the end. Y'all so salty, y'all. Y'all so salty. Y'all great. YouTube Hope point guard is down to 11th place this year. LOL. Not watching. Just saying what's up. Maybe CC will be suspended next week.
American Girl, you crazy.
Oh my God. That's too funny.
American Girl.
Thanks for the super chat too.
Appreciate the super chat.
Oh my God, she's too funny.
Oh my man.
Hey man. Hey, that's why I love this chat. They keep it real, man. We keep it real on this side.
Yes.
Yeah, like we ain't about to sit here.
I got a skeeter on my Peter. Jeff is a nut.
Yeah.
Certified. I know he get a check. I've been trying to get a crazy check too, Jeff. How did you get your crazy check? I know you getting one. I know you get a crazy check. Oh man.
And then the thing about it, Ty Harris only got five assists.
Yes.
Nobody got more than 5 assists. It's crazy. 17 assists in a game.
Yeah, bro. That's what they gonna do. They setting it up. Like Christopher said earlier, they setting it up. Look how awful we looked without Asia, and look how good the Fever looked without Caitlin Clark. And look how efficient the offense. They gonna dress it up. You're gonna look at that burger and you're gonna say, hey man, it ain't got no lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, cheese. They're gonna say, yeah, dude, look at it. Look how I told you about it. It's gonna be nuts.
What's going on, No Murray? Shit, only 10 points made on both sides since I tuned in at the 3 before 4th quarter boring shit ball. Yes, you're right. You is right.
Oh yeah, the fun factor ain't there. Look at the score, 79. That's one of the highest scoring team with the highest scoring team in the league. Oh yeah, that's social the bombarding on that's gonna start immediately after this game's over.
Yeah.
And they're gonna prop up Kelsey Mitchell. And then Stephanie White gonna validate Ty Harris after the game.
Oh, but I'm taking a whole different opinion on this game. Watch what I do when I do a video. I'm gonna eat this video. I'm gonna eat them alive tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna make sure I post your reaction because I'm sure not gonna do one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is the most shittiest basketball I ever watched in my
I gotta talk about I still gotta talk about that all-star voting, man.
Yeah.
That all-star voting, it really bothers me. Because I noticed I was looking back at last year. at last year they told you everything that they was gonna do. They said, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
two leading vote getters were gonna be the captains and pick the teams. And
Yeah.
then they said they're gonna announce the starters, and then on July 12th they were gonna announce the reserves.
Yeah. Or the reserves will be announced Tuesday.
No, no, I'm talking about last season.
Oh yeah,
Last season,
yeah.
that's how they did it. This season, everything's been all out of order. I think, man, I looked at last season's halfway, the first release. It was basically uh Caitlin, Fee, and Aaliyah Boston. And I think this same year, I think they didn't want two Fever players to be the captains. And that's the reason
Hey,
why they came up with that old guard gonna pick the
mhm.
teams, uh and then all of a sudden Paige just jumped out of nowhere
Yeah,
magically at the end of the damn thing and just took
exactly.
like, man, y'all try way too hard. Way
And
too
then
hard.
you know it's funny. Bobby said Whitlock flips more than a little t-shirt mirror. You ain't lying.
Mm-hmm. Flopping. He'll flop, boy.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Kennedy Carter ain't played much this game.
Mm-mm. I'm surprised.
I hate how these guys literally play with no heart and
Yeah, it's
was
retro.
okay about it. Yep.
Yeah, retro. 47% of the players. So it begs the question, retro. If only 47% of the players got the vote, the league never acknowledged it. The only person that acknowledged it was Alexa Filippo.
Yep.
And the league didn't say you were incorrect. So did the players because I remember retro in a live we were doing, you were talking about voting. You made sure to tell people to fill out the entire ballot.
Mhm.
And I think when you said that, I think the rest of the country wasn't listening. I think they put Caitlin Clark in there, and I think the league put the rest of the players
Yeah.
on the votes on that ballot. Yeah. And then even the players. So if the 11%, if the majority of the league didn't get their ballot, so you're telling me that the majority, the rest of the league that voted, all voted that she was the 11th? It's so many levels to that voting.
Mm-mm. And you notice the Aces really didn't play half of their players. Like Carter didn't get a lot of playing time. The other girl didn't get a lot of playing time. They didn't really play. If you think about it.
Hmm?
Look, check this out. Shy Parker Tyres played 13 minutes. Delissa Smith 24 minutes. Chelsea Gray 31. Drew Lloyd 32. Jackie Young 33. They only had 15, 12, and 10 points in the game.
Yep.
Normally they would have more than that. Breonna Turner played 28 minutes off the bench, had 6 points. Kennedy Carter played 15 minutes and no points. Come on. Whenever Kennedy Carter not score in a game? Come on. And y'all want me to? There go Holly Rowe back with ESPN. We was just talking about Holly Rowe.
Talk about Holly Rowe off suspension.
Yeah, she off suspension. You 7 for 18 for 27 points. You went to the free throw line 10 for 12. That's where all her points come from. The free throw line. She only had 3 assists, and y'all want to tell me that she assists? She be assisting?
Vonda?
She only had 3 assists in the game. Aaliyah Boston 1 assist, and that's y'all hub. That's y'all hub.
Vonda, I don't know if you saw the schedule earlier, but Vonda, what you said and they schedule, they gave Asia Wilson a week off right in front of you. Holly was suspended because she told the truth when she first announced Caitlin Clark's back injury, and they chastised her after that. The Aces getting ready for that little short trip where they play at Portland and then they go back home to play Phoenix and have that back to back against the Fever. They gave Asia Wilson time to rest. They doing the. You got to keep in mind.
Was it me or was this the most part? Yeah, this game was trash, Lyrica. It was trash.
It was
Super
trash, Lyrica. It was
Rim,
trash, Lyrica.
Rim Protector said, "Now you know."
Hey, take care, Badge. Got to keep in mind the Aces are coached by Becky Hammond, who was with Greg Popovich, and he's the one that invented the resting players, and they're doing it. Let me see when was the last time. Okay, so they played.
Oh yeah, the fixes and the agenda is going to be wild for real, for real.
When you think about that, they played Chicago on Sunday the 28th. Then they played them again on Friday. They had 1 day to travel, and then they came to play. They played the Fever. And now they get a few days off between playing Portland. They play Portland on Thursday. So Asia Wilson has effectively gotten 5 days to get ready for Portland, who is in their conference. That was brilliant.
What?
Shit. What Becky Hammond did with load management, because she played. Yeah. She coached with Popovich.
Yeah,
he's the creator of load management.
Yeah, exactly.
She knows all the tricks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You play on Friday. You travel. I mean, you got rest on Saturday. Asia Wilson gets the rest on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and she don't play again until Portland. That's in their conference.
Exactly.
Care about no Fever win.
Yeah, but people gonna run this win with the Fever in a whole different narrative, but you're not even looking at the bigger picture.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, they gonna run the narrative. We could see the play. I mean, once you saw their schedule, you was like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. They set them up the month.
Exactly.
They pretty much got the month off.
Yeah. And then you think about it. If Asia Wilson ankle is bad, she get to rest as much time as she needs to before they start making a power play into it. And people don't understand that this loss for the Fever, this loss for the Aces doesn't even hurt more than it helps the Fever. Because the Fever desperately needed it.
Dude, they played 9 games in 31 days.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. 9 games. And they're spaced out.
Yeah. It's completely spaced out.
It's not a the only back-to-back they got is next weekend when they play Phoenix on Saturday and Indiana on Sunday.
Yep.
And to be honest, they could give the Fever 2 wins and not even care.
Exactly. You're right about that.
As long as they beat Portland and the Mercury.
Yeah.
And they'll stay up at top of the standings.
Yeah. Exactly. It's not going to hurt.
Be a 1 or 2
seed. Even if they lose to the Fever next Sunday, if Caitlin Clark does play, it won't really matter, like you said, because the other important games is going to be the ones that really matter to them.
Yes, to the conference.
You got to look at it. The Fever is more the desperate team that needs the wins.
The Fever need the wins more than they do.
Exactly.
You're the 6th seed.
Yeah.
And you're hovering barely on the 6th seed.
Exactly.
You can go from 6 to 8, just like the Dream went from the 3rd or 4th seed to the 7th seed.
Exactly.
In less than 2 weeks.
In less than 2 weeks on a 5-game skid.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, that's why I said that what the Fever win tonight doesn't even matter because the Aces was playing.
Had a bigger
They wasn't
play.
even playing.
They had a
So
bigger play.
you think if you sit here and say, well, the Fever dominate the Aces, then in what form or fashion did they really dominate? You know what I'm saying? You have to do a
What
whole breakdown of what made them
man?
dominate this game.
Yeah, if you say they dominated the Aces, boy, you sitting there like you just fooling yourself. You just happy you got to
Exactly.
win.
Because then
You
they
got
would
to
say,
have a
oh,
win.
well, Kelsey Mitchell had this and she had it. Bruh, she was 10 for 12 from the free throw line. That's where her points came from. It ain't came from her shooting. She was 7 from 18 from the field and 3 from 9 from the 3-point line. She only
Well,
had 3 assists.
9 to 10. That's it. You got to do back to
You know what
back.
I'm saying?
Got to do back to
Exactly.
back. You got to mop the Sparks and the Mercury. And
Yeah.
even Money Mike said the same thing. He said you got to kill. You got to destroy the whole week. You got to wipe the
Yeah.
whole week out.
Exactly.
Because that next week, it full strength. You're gonna have to play them same Aces on Sunday.
Cause guess what? The way if you win 3 games this week, you could easily lose the 4 games next week, and then you'll be out the playoffs. 4 games will put you out of the playoffs that quick, just
and
like
folks
that.
folks keep in mind the Aces got 1 game against the Fever and they go on vacation.
Yeah.
They play the Fever next Sunday. They're off the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. They don't play until the 20th. That's a long time, man, to get. I mean, that's a long rest period.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you only play 2 games that week. You play
Yeah.
Toronto and the Mystics, and then it's All-Star week.
Yep.
All-Star weekend, and you don't play back again until that following Tuesday.
Exactly.
Against a conference opponent.
Yeah.
Portland.
So Tuesday we'll do our regular lethal weapon community live stream.
Yes.
What it'll be what 7?
Yeah, about 7. Yeah, 7.
By 7. We'll be here at 7 Tuesday. Just it won't be no game, but we'll do our weekly live. So I mean that's something me and B Chef will do. We're gonna do a weekly live stream through the week, you know, with the games that comes in between, just to break down what happens in the beginning.
Get that type of schedule, man. They hooked them up.
Hey,
I mean, they hooked 9 games in 1 month.
Yeah, they
and the All-Star break.
Yeah, they got a big advantage.
Man,
they got the biggest advantage. As for defending champions, they got a big advantage.
I don't think nobody got a July like they got.
Yeah.
Man, they just gave Asia Wilson 5 days off to play 2 games to then have 7 days off.
Yeah.
To play another few games to have an All-Star weekend.
So her ankle injury came at the right time.
Yes. Yeah, Becky Hammond, shout out to you for a good coaching job on load management.
You ain't lying.
Learned from Greg Popovich.
Boy, you talk about load management. That's how you
load
management.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
So,
because it was perfect. Once Caitlin Clark said, "I'm not playing in that game," okay, well, you're not playing either.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give you 5 days rest.
Exactly.
The no-brainer. That was perfect. Shout out to Becky Hammond.
Yeah.
Good grief. Yeah, Tony. They scared of them, man. They scared of them.
Yeah.
They scared of them. Kathy quiver every time they say something.
But they boo Kathy every time she try to get out of a ward. You see it, like Lyrica. You see it.
No, Jeff, you got to see the schedule, Jeff.
Yeah,
that's what we were talking about. If live, let me find the schedule again so Jeff can see it. He'll see what I'm talking about. I'll pull it back up. Jeff, you see that schedule? That was the coaching job. It wasn't the coaching on the court. It was the coaching load management part of it.
You got one coach on one side thinks he's coaching a great game, and you got the other coach on the opposite side coaching load management
for a championship.
For a championship. That's the
It's
thing.
different.
Saying that, saying that, well, Stephanie White coached a good game. No, not really. You know what I'm saying? Because the Aces wasn't really playing the game. If they was really playing the
There
game,
you go.
the outcome would have been different.
Yeah, there you go. Put it up for him. You can see it.
I got it.
See, Jeff, check that out.
Yeah.
So they played Sunday against Chicago on June 30th. They played Chicago again. They had a day off here. Asia Wilson had a day off here. A day off here. A day off here. A day off here. They play a conference opponent in Portland this day. Look how many days they gave Asia Wilson the rest.
Yeah.
And then they have a back-to-back against the Fever. This is the most important game to them, beating Phoenix. That's in their conference. They don't care about the Fever. If they play the Fever, look how far they go on vacation.
Exactly.
They play the Fever, they're on vacation. It's not All-Star week. This is not All-Star week. This is All-Star week.
And then the key thing that y'all gonna have to realize when these cuts come, how many teams are going to really make moves
and
in
reload.
the stretch and reload.
That's
what it's going to be about.
Yes, because that's where you get to learn. Hey man, we made a mistake with this person. Let me cut her and go get this person. That's when, like somebody was saying in the chat, will we lose Passat? That's when you're gonna lose your rookies.
Yeah.
When somebody says, you know what, I saw enough of her now, going back to look at the college tape. Now I can go get her. Y'all been stashing her, hiding her. We're gonna go back and look at the tape and see what we can do and how she fits into our program. And now we can get her for cheap because now half the season is over. Now we can cut this veteran and we can pay her out with this rest of the salary on a rookie scale. That's when you start losing. That's when you start losing your youngsters.
Yeah.
It's now. They were never going to get Passat early. They were going to get Passat late if they wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And this is what you're going to do. And I'm going to tell y'all something. If Passat leaves and she goes to a team like Toronto, or she goes to the team like Portland, or she lands in Seattle, or she lands somewhere that they're going to use her 3-point shooting and she lights it up, y'all going to be so pissed off. And then y'all going to understand and see what me and Beat Chef been talking about. I'm telling you, the Indiana Fever do not make moves. They do more cuts than they do getting people for free agency or doing a trade deadline. They don't make moves. They will cut you more than they will bring people in. We've seen it for the last 3 years. We've seen it for 2022, 24, and 25. And it ain't gonna be no different this year. What's up?
Jeff, that 14-day period was when they first elected to put her on there.
Yep.
Prior to the season. That's why they did it early, because they knew nobody was going to come during that time. Anybody could come now and get her.
Yeah.
Anybody. They could come get somebody now.
Yep.
You could get them now. That was a grace period from the time you signed them.
And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Don't be surprised if she gets waived and one of the teams in the Upshot League gets her.
Man, yeah, in a heartbeat.
I'm telling you, they've been picking up players too down there. Don't be surprised if she goes down there to one of them teams, especially the Savannah team that I'm covering. Oh yeah, you know I'm about to get. I'll be getting an interview from her quick in a hurry. Fever want to have a quality team, and because they stupid gay thinking they would never win a championship.
Yeah, they want to echo. They want to be the pride team. Yeah. That's it. Exactly. Pride gets your feelings hurt too.
Yeah. Hey, pride comes before the fall.
Yeah.
They're not gonna win a championship. The Fever, they're not gonna win a championship. And I'm not. It's no matter how many times people sit here and think and hope and try to see it. They're not.
Jeff, they don't have to trade for her.
No,
you don't have to trade for Passat. You just take her.
Yeah.
Think about it, Jeff. If you were making $750 a week, and I give you a contract worth about 160, 150 for the rest of the season, which one would you take?
Mm-hmm.
What would you don't take? I mean, that's
Jennifer.
the reason why Haley Van Lith is not on the team, because Haley Van Lith will not sign to no developmental roster.
Yeah.
Because she believes in herself. She would rather take a full guaranteed contract over being on a developmental spot.
Do you think CC would get traded? Question. Jennifer answers that question.
Oh, traded this year? No. 28.
Yeah.
Sign and trade. It's 28.
Yeah.
She signs the Supermax, but she gets traded to a team.
Yeah.
Especially if Stephanie White is still the coach. If Stephanie White is
Yeah.
still the coach in 2027, and they say this is going to be your coach, this is what you got to deal with, you'll see if Caitlin Clark like Stephanie White then.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you think Dee get cut, Amy? Hopefully. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Haley Van Lith is on Connecticut's developmental roster. I forgot about that.
Is she on there?
Back. Yeah,
they brought her back. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
She was on the team. They cut her, and then they brought her back on the developmental.
Wow, I'm surprised, man. I'm surprised she did that.
Let me double check.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think they brought her back. Man, that's a slap in the face for real.
Mm-hmm. Let me see real quick.
I didn't know that. I thought she was just hanging.
Let me see. Haley.
Wow. Yeah, Tiana. Yeah, they announced the reserves tomorrow, and then Tuesday is the last day where you can ask somebody and take their salary and use it towards another player.
Yeah.
The players that don't have guaranteed contracts.
And it's almost like, if y'all think about it, it's almost like
Retro. I think the captains are going to be the general managers. I think they're calling them general managers.
Yeah, they call them general managers. It's like the old players.
It's a Swoops and Weatherspoon. I mean,
Saints,
yeah.
Saint said Becky wasn't even mad tonight. Becky knew she had to lose to help with the narrative about CC.
Yeah. And she rested Asia. She got Asia. Look at that calendar.
But it's
how many days Asia got off.
Yeah, it's an betterment for her team. Yes. Not so much helping with the narrative about CC. It's a betterment for her team. Yeah. If you look up at the screen right here, look at them days for the Aces.
Them days off they got. They played 9 games in a month.
Yeah.
I mean, Asia Wilson just got Saturday to Thursday to rest. They play a conference opponent. They play Portland. That's easy. Then they play a day off, and they play another conference opponent. The Mercury game and the Portland game are more important to the Aces than the Fever. Yeah. They could lose that. They could rest Asia Wilson on Sunday versus the Fever, and she'll have a full week off, Sunday to Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if that was me, I'd do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd do it. And nobody and they're so Asia Wilson's so unliked, it'll go under the radar. Nobody will ever think about load management.
Nope, you're right. And the thing about it, like William said, the 2027 FIFA will be mostly Gamecocks. I won't put it past them.
Yeah.
And you think about this too. It's just like the practice squad.
No, they put their rookie on the Shania Barker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she on the team.
Yeah, she on the team.
You
think about this. It's just like the NFL, the practice squad. If a team needs a player, they taking them from your team. You don't need to trade for the person. You snatch them off the practice squad from any team.
Jeff, at this point, they could cut Dantas tomorrow and then give Passat Dantas' money.
Yeah.
I mean, Dantas don't even hardly play, man. She's probably only played 30 minutes the whole season.
Exactly.
But she's making almost $400,000. You could cut your losses and then promote the rookie.
But guess what they're going to do? They're going to get that spot to Bree Hall.
Yeah.
They won't give it to Justine Passat. They give it to Bree Hall to keep her on
Mm-mm.
the team for the rest of the season.
No, because Passat would be a weapon for Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
She drift out and can hit that three, Caitlin drive, and then you give it to Passat and she hit them threes.
yeah, like how
Oh
they
no.
like Sophie and
Like
Lexi.
Sophie, yeah, like Sophie Alexis.
Yes,
Oh no, we
yeah,
are not going to
yeah.
have that.
We can't. We don't need that. We don't need.
Mm-mm. We don't need
Cece
that.
don't need no. We don't want no help for her.
No, we got Kelsey Mitchell to do all that.
We, uh, but so yeah. But at the
Damn,
end of
she
the
did.
day,
Haley Van Lith did sign on the practice squad. I can't believe she
yeah,
did that.
I think they probably told they was gonna bring her back. But
Hmm. Wow.
yeah, Passat, yes, she stretches the floor, but they don't want that.
Mm-mm.
they that's what Stephanie White don't want.
Man, they don't even play
do,
Grace, and Grace is the same type,
yeah, exactly.
and they don't play her.
So just imagine if 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 Grace Passat was getting a lot of minutes on the floor and they be playing with Cece and they stretching the floor like how Lexi and Sophie does and hitting threes from the outside, Stephanie White don't want that kind of ball. Think about last year when Chloe Bibby came in and she hit them threes like that. They snatched her off the damn floor. She ain't
So
really get
did,
no. She
but
ain't get
they,
no damn play. She didn't get
boy,
playing time no more.
I remember that game. Sophie Bibby hit like three threes, and it was like, okay, you go into the land of misfit toys.
Check this out. Did you see when Sophie came in last tonight and she hit a couple of threes from the outside and she how fast they get send her to the bench?
And they part of the offense. Scoring.
They sent her to the bench and she didn't come back in spot minutes and then came in towards the end and she hit another three and they took her right back off the floor. They don't want that kind of. Stephanie White doesn't want that kind of shooting. The only person she wants shooting threes like that is Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. They don't care if they make it or miss it, as long as they can shoot it. But if you get somebody that shoots threes and makes the threes, see they know they can't control Caitlin for shooting her threes. She gonna take hers regardless. But what they're gonna do, you're gonna stagger her minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna you can't fully bench her, so you got to stagger her minutes to keep her cold. You know what I'm saying? Chloe needs is back. Chloe ain't nothing was wrong with Chloe last year. That was not. She was not injured because of that. That was a made up injury last year. She wasn't hurt last year because how many games did she play that she where she got injured? Not many. And all of a sudden she came up with an injury. Same way with Dantas came up with that concussion and didn't play for the rest of the season.
Man, you talking about the longest concussion protocol ever?
Oh,
she still got concussion. She don't play hardly now.
T.U.S.S.L.E had a concussion from last year playoffs. Didn't even play on Rival. Come back and got a concussion now again.
Yeah.
So, and I told you people, and I'm what's the girl?
Hey, take her apart.
So yeah, but anyway, guys, we about to wrap up and get ready for another brutal week.
See y'all on Tuesday.
We see y'all on Tuesday. Y'all have a great day.
Hope you had
fun.
a great 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
Hope you got all 10 of your fingers. They blow up them off. Parker,
Yeah.
I hope you didn't hold a Roman count.
Yeah, I hope y'all didn't either.
As many Roman counter videos I've seen people shooting off 250 of them bad boys like a weapon of mass destruction.
You ain't lying. So y'all have fun. Enjoy y'all beginning to work with. If some of y'all go back to work tomorrow, be safe. You know, I know it sucks for y'all, but hey, we're gonna still be here giving you that content.
Yes, sir.
For myself, LiveWire, Mr. Wire,
Chef.
Mr. Live, however you want to call it, and the Beat Chef,
Yeah.
we will bring another storm. I'm waiting to confirm a interview tomorrow with the guy named Alex from Fever Focus. We was talking in email. We haven't confirmed yet for tomorrow yet, but if not, we're gonna end up pushing it back. And then me and B Chef supposed to have a special somebody coming on our live later on down the line. So until then,
No
I'll keep
problem,
y'all
Mr.
posted.
Seven.
Yeah, so y'all be safe. Have a great week to start your week. And much love, much peace. Like Don Cornelia said, peace and soul.
Why?